questioning your fate. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to rule your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me, they tell me things that I will do, they show me things I'll do to you, they talk to me.
Welcome back to another episode of the Ministry of Truth. I am your only host on this show, and I always be your only host show because that's just the way it is. Because that's the way it is. But you guys already know that. Well, Monday. How's everyone doing? Got nothing really to go over today. We're just going to go over some more of what happened last year and early this year. That just happened. Oh, almost deleted the video. Obviously, we don't want to forget about the fraud going on through daycare systems, but we also don't want to forget that, well, there's Americans out there who come out and we're like, you know what? That was bad what America did. That was bad. How dare they take a dictator out of power? How dare they take someone out of power that shouldn't have been in power? How dare they take someone that they put a $25 million bounty on? Biden did that? $25 million for Maduro? The illegitimate president who did not concede his election, lost twice? What more do you want? What more do you want? Yet they're protecting him. Not protecting him, they're applauding him. They want you to let him go. Wow. They want a terrorist, a drug cartel leader, all that shit. No wonder they're so fucking misguided and retarded. But before we get started, obviously I'd like to start off with a music video. This one's a little different. This is Justina Valentine and her year-end review. I totally forgot she did this shit, but now that I remember it, she's gonna listen. She likes to do the year-end review, so we'll give it an ear. We'll give it a listen. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, right after this video, we will get started with the main event. Well, not main event. Maybe the co-main event. Co-main event works. Anyway, you guys know what to do. You're adults. I've said this all last year, and I don't need to repeat myself.
Shade Room. JV. This year we've seen a lot of clowns like Pennywise. Yeah. So let's break down 2025. Okay. A lot happened that affected U.S. residents, right, like the election of our 47th president. It seems like we were divided as a nation. Trump spun the block for another inauguration. The LA fires were a hell of a concern. Who knew this be the year that Hollywood would burned? Damn. This next person was shaking a butt, acting like a nurse that worked at BT Uncut. What? Her client's disabled, so this foul was flagrant. While they were popping pills, she was popping it on her patients. That caused hysteria. Trump said the Gulf of Mexico is now the Gulf of America. The airlines faced a scary reality with many plane crashes and lots of fatalities. This left us scared of every airline alike. I know one thing, Spirit must have been hype. Right. Beyonce made it rain abundantly clear. She got a country Grammy plus Album of the Year. Yeah, he like his girls the type of way, he ain't bluffing. No. His wife Bianca showed up wearing literally nothing. Oh, Naja Robinson was crazy, I'm talking bad shit. Her groom-to-be got cold feet cause he was catfish. She flew to Pakistan to grab a man for a hubby. When he fled, she said she want money from the country. Miss Nikki Baby calls out Jello on a ship, alleging that he ghosted her and both of his kids. Rashida was up next, got pregnant, that's a problem. You always gonna lose him the same way that you got him. I bet he get a new girl every quarter. He done swerved and bent too many of them corners. Kendrick rocked the halftime for the Eagles and Chiefs. He did the Drake diss, the world sang along to the beat. There was a lot of slick talking, Serena was crip walking. SZA fine ass had everyone back at the crib talking. Kendrick performed all his jams. Samuel L. Jackson made us actually mess with Uncle Sam. R. Kelly poses for some pictures in prison. Got him looking like the remix to Ignition. Listen, President Zelensky came through to the White House. Got jumped by Trump and Vance until it was lights out. Breakfast Club always stay bringing up mess. Just hilarious and
All right. Well, that's got a whole another 7 minutes. I don't really feel like listening to it for another 7 minutes. I've listened to it quite a bit. But before we get to the first video today, obviously these are not the main events. They're pretty much, you know, the, what the fuck's it called? The prelim. This is one of the prelims. It is a body cam footage from last year. And, well, looks like Black Fatigue won in the end.
15th, 2025, an officer in Ohio responded to a neighborhood after receiving reports a woman was screaming threats at a group of construction workers. Arriving at the scene, the officer found the woman standing in the middle of the street, actively confronting the workers. Here's what the officer did next.
How's it going?
It could be going better. So, long story short, pretty much, we were cutting out here, doing our job. It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Didn't think it would be no big deal. She comes out hooting and hollering, screaming at us.
This lady over here? Or this lady over here?
This lady. And she threatened us, told us to wait right here, called him a white boy and everything. Oh, there she is right there.
White boy.
Said she was going to go get somebody to beat
white
us up,
boy.
and this and that. And all we're trying to do is our job.
This is the legal way.
What's that?
This is the legal way. All I have to do is go around back. I work 612, and all that noise is getting on my nerves. First, while they call the police on me, where's the building permit? Come on, let's go to this legal stuff. They don't even have a building permit. I just want to get me some sleep on my day off.
Permit?
I
don't think so.
Hard enough. I just want some sleep, and I asked them to cut the wood out back so I can get me some sleep.
The only time I need a building permit is if I do an addition to it.
No,
Get her.
this is a
Get her.
whole new...
Teach her something.
There's a...
Come on. Come on.
Listen.
Yeah, let's get a building permit.
Listen.
No, do they have a building permit?
Just
legally?
listen.
No, I'm asking you. We're going to do this legally.
I just rolled up here.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, no, they don't have one.
I just don't know.
Is there a proper way to address it, though?
No, it's not. Because I asked them, I work 612. I leave here every morning at 4:30 in the morning. And today's my only day off. I got up at 5 to do my laundry so I can sleep. And I asked him to cut the wood out back so I can do that. And he wants to be a smart ass. Seriously. And he's laughing. That's why I want him beat up. Seriously, I got so many hood cousins. They heard him. They really want to come down here and beat them up. They really do. They really want to come down here and beat him up because they don't give a about going to jail. They don't give a about going to jail. They
You gonna
don't.
call some hood boys?
They really want to come down here and do
So
some
the-
damage.
so the
So I just
issue-
want some sleep, ma'am,
Okay.
to avoid all this.
Okay.
Because I got people that's hood and don't give a
I got
I asked them to take the noise out back.
I got you.
I got to get up at 4:30 in the morning. It's my only day off. I still got to cut my grass. I did a call to go do my laundry at 5 in the morning.
Okay.
As soon as I go to take my shower and rest,
Yo,
I'm going to see a building permit.
a lot of
And
wood.
this house does require a building permit. You can ask the mayor. Now, because I'm all right. Tell my aunt I said that. I can call right now. Want me to call him? I got his phone number. Want me to
Call
call
him.
the mayor?
I will.
Call the mayor.
I
I'm
will
going to call
address
Wait
him
a
right now
minute.
and tell him.
So she just doesn't know, and she knows the mayor. This sounds familiar.
The issue.
I will address this with them.
No, I'm gonna call him on the
Would you
Sunday
mind?
morning.
Would you mind going back over to your place? I'll be over in a second to talk to you.
No, I don't want
literally.
you on my property. This is private property, and I'm not going nowhere. And
Okay.
ain't nobody gonna make me go nowhere.
Do you have any identification on you?
I have not broken the law to provide you with no ID.
Well,
Oh,
how
you
am I
make
supposed
free
to?
throw.
Providing you
How
with no ID either.
How am I
So
supposed
stop
to?
asking me for ID. Ask him for the building
Okay.
permit.
Okay.
Ask him for
Can I
the
see your
building
ID,
permit.
please?
Okay. Then go in the house.
No.
Oh, then go back over in your yard.
I
Don't
go
stand out in the
where I
middle of the
want.
street.
Wherever
I don't want. I
want.
don't want you to get hit out in the
I'm
street.
Yo,
fine,
this
man.
cop has
I work heavy
fun.
highway.
Reroute.
I work in traffic every day.
Okay. We're going to step around the side of the house.
Yep.
So how many people are here?
5.
Yeah. 4, 5. Yeah, 5.
Like there's closing up windows.
You have me. I'm the owner. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Owner.
So how are you doing?
This is my husband. Who
Hello,
owns the business.
Hi, husband.
Hi, see?
You guys have your IDs with you, or just give me your name and date of birth, whichever is easier.
My birthday's
What's a good phone number for you?
I've been in business for 4 years.
It's cute. Thanks.
What's your name, sir?
This isn't the
This
first
is-
time
yeah,
we've
this
had
is why
issues
we
with
call
this
because
lady.
she'll just keep
Oh, he's a frequent flyer.
It's alright. I'm a level 1, but she's standing out in the street screaming. If you want to get another unit, head my way.
Yeah, I want some charges, guys. And I want
You gotta stop for 5 seconds. I understand you're upset.
Right.
Everybody's upset. So you guys staying
Yeah,
calm
potheads like me sometimes.
helps alleviate the situation. About what time did you guys get out here today?
8 o'clock.
No, it was closer to 9.
Somewhere in between 8 and 9.
Yeah, it was in the
And
morning.
you're making what? Just house improvements
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
the inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
because
what tool is she complaining about? Just
my
the saw?
Yeah.
Which saw.
Probably
Cutting
the
up
hammering too
miter
on the
saw.
inside. There you go. You just heard it. It's loud.
It's not that loud though to wake her up if she's inside.
So when she's
Even louder
coming
when-
out here, is she coming out into the road? Is she standing out in her yard yelling? Is she coming onto the
Both.
property?
She has not been on the property yet because her uncle and her cousin own this property. Apparently, her brother was doing work to it before. They fired him because all he was doing was no work and just partying and stealing stuff from them.
Hey,
So they hired a legit company to come in and do the work.
Okay.
party,
We were hired to do
party.
the job.
So who was it that hired you?
The homeowners.
What are their names?
As a matter of fact, I just had the daughter on the phone. She's the main one that we deal with.
Okay, what's her name?
Billy.
Can you get her on the
Oh,
phone?
Billy.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, this is Patrolman Andy Mass with the Newcomerstown Police Department. How are you doing?
Good. You?
Oh, I'm trying. I'm the daughter of the house there. I'm trying. I'm sorry to bother you guys. I'm sorry that my cousin across the street is causing problems. So I'm really sorry about that.
Did she
Okay,
say
so
the
she
corner
is
across
your
the street?
cousin.
Holy shit.
She is my first cousin
Okay.
across the street, and like I said, my
I'm
mom
gonna
just
check
had
her out.
breast cancer.
Can you take her off? Hold on 1 second. Can you take her off speakerphone because she's listening?
I'm sorry.
So, you have permission to be here today? Okay. May I use this Jeep? Okay, and can I get the correct spelling of your name? Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we can get things settled here today. Yeah.
Lee?
Yep. She's recording. So, I'm not too worried about that. I've got my body cam on. I'm recording too. So, I'm not concerned about it. I completely understand. I'm gonna hand you back over here. I'm gonna get some more statements. I'm gonna try to figure out a good solution to the problem here. Okay. All right. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Yep. So when she came over, what did she say?
What she's been saying?
So who was it? Was it directed towards everybody or one specific person?
Mainly
Me, because I was the one that was out here cutting, and when she wanted to say something about being disrespectful, I just kept cutting. Because we got a job to do.
Right.
You think
gotta
the
get
person
paid.
that owns a house?
I'm sorry, I can't get on her schedule where I can work 6 days a week when the car never leaves. We've been here every day.
glaze.
You know.
So
You know.
I'm
They were using
I
a
am
different word to describe the lady.
aware of the situation with her. I've been made aware of the situation with her. It's going to be an ongoing thing.
I want.
So,
She called me
But-
white trash.
but
she called me racial slurs. I want something done about that, or I'm going to start doing racist.
Oh, you can't say that.
No, you're not. because
So
this is the company. Here, throw this.
How about a lying white trash?
Whoa!
If you do not go back over there and stop yelling, if you do not,
I go to work every day.
if you do not go back across the street and stop yelling, you're going to be arrested for disorderly conduct.
Okay, why you over there listening to all them lies?
Because I am trying to
You're
get
doing
a
it.
full story. I just spoke to one of your relatives.
Officer, where does that car go every day?
I just spoke to one of your relatives. I have yet to get their side of the story. You told me not to come over there, so I didn't. I'm over here trying to hear what they have to say.
House is shut the door. Let me file for the building permit.
Why don't
Okay,
you go in your house
go on.
and, I don't know, sit on the couch,
Can I go to the police station?
turn on the
Nope,
TV,
you have to go to
smoke
City
a bowl,
Hall to do that.
I know.
take a nap.
You hear her, cuz? I can't go to the police station to make a report.
I'm here to get the report.
No, you're not. You're over there getting lies. I'm going to make a report.
There's nobody there but me.
That lying white boy saying, I'm going to get me a building.
Go make a report.
Tell my car
We
never
still
leaves
got to
every day.
investigate
Okay.
it.
Man,
Because...
you're going to get laid out like the asshole out there.
Whoa! You're gonna threaten to lay
I
out
will deal with her, and why I have not dealt with her is because I have more units on the way. You can obviously see how irate she is, right? So for my safety and for your guys' safety, to keep the situation calm, to get
Detain her.
everybody's collective sides of the story, this is where I'm starting. Because obviously you can't talk to her, right? Okay. So when you got here at 9 o'clock, when did all this start?
Literally, right before I told you guys.
Okay.
It was only we were only out here cutting for maybe 20 minutes by the
Yeah.
time she came out and started hooting and hollering.
Okay.
But we've been here for the past 3 weeks, and we've never heard a word from her.
3107 Central.
maybe it's because it was her day off
She
today.
just took off in her car down MLK, heading towards State.
Uh-oh.
She just turned westbound on State. She said to beat your ass. Is that what she said?
She probably said I'll beat your ass, crappy.
Deputy believes she's behind that
my
vehicle.
white
Beat your motherfucking ass.
Affirm. Looks like we're going to be charging her with menacing and disorderly conduct.
Oh, that's not what you wanted now, is it?
You're clear, 1033.
So after she said that, what happened?
She took off. She left. And then
That's
she
when
came
you
over.
rolled in, and then
Well,
she come
he
back
said that
and
he
she
was
said,
going to call the cops, and he's the one who called.
Yeah.
I was on a different phone call over here.
Okay. And you guys all heard this?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to need statements from every single one of you. She's going to be arrested for menacing and disorderly conduct. So
Shut the up, man.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Trying to keep it under wraps.
He's not good.
I'm like, it's Sunday, Lord. We should be praying today.
Oh,
I just need driver's
And guess
licenses
what?
from everybody.
As far as, like, we aren't doing anything wrong, right?
No, you guys are supposed to be here. I talked to the daughter of the homeowner. Said you guys are supposed to be here. It's not like you guys are out here doing this at 10 o'clock at night and you're waking everybody up. I mean, it's the middle of the morning. There is a way to I guess be compassionate towards people that are trying to sleep, and maybe she addressed the situation the wrong way, which she probably did. Just to try to keep, the peace around here, just move to the back as far back as you can go. And if it's still a problem for her, then it's on her, as far as I'm concerned. But she can't be out here threatening you. She can't be standing out in the middle of the street making a scene for no reason. So, but I got to go deal with that, and then I'll come back and pick up your guys' statements. Okay?
All right.
Ma'am, have you calmed down a little bit?
No.
Ma'am, can I just give me some rest on my day off? If you're taking me to jail, at least I can get my rest there.
All right.
Okay.
I haven't done anything. And you know I haven't. And you know I haven't done anything to justify
Do
this.
you have anything on your person? Do you
No.
have anything in your pockets?
No, but what are you charging me with?
Bro.
Disorderly
No, I just
conduct
thought
and
of something. You
menacing.
know when they still
Menacing.
don't chimp out.
How
like,
I
she
was not on their property.
can tell.
And I was on my property. I can yell and scream when I want.
So I
You're
was
standing out in the.
the other day, not to be racist or anything, but what if, and I'm not really big on the Bible, what if Adam and Eve and evolution both happened? Hear me out. Hear me out. Adam and Eve probably did happen, because Lilith was there too, but we don't talk about Lilith. But and that could be man. God created man in his own image. And then we have evolution. Example 1. Yeah, you understand now? Huh? Don't report this.
Middle of the road.
No, I was on my sidewalk when I start yelling the trashy white boy. I was walking.
Trashy
You told me to go
white boy.
across the street, and that's respectfully where I went. When you went over
When
there
I
in
was
the yard,
standing there.
yeah, and then you asked me,
And this is
you
this
asked
is what
me-
the problem is.
You asked
won't
me,
just listen.
but I don't have to do what you say. You don't understand that.
But you
You're
won't
using your
listen, so you
authority.
can't hear.
You're using your authority.
I'm not.
ma'am.
I'm trying to
Yes,
talk to you like
are.
a human being.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
I'm trying to talk
me.
to you.
Okay.
She's
Like
not
a human
human.
Can I be charged? And please, can I go get me some rest so I can go to work? I am just so tired. I'm so tired.
Yeah?
Seriously. You don't realize the hours that I work.
Do you want me to explain this to you?
I just want to go get my rest.
Okay.
Charge me.
Can you turn around for me so I can pat you down before I put you in my car?
So you're taking my car. So how long am I going to be in jail?
Turn around.
Could you explain it then?
I will.
Uber.
Turn
Why
around.
can't I just get a ticket and go?
Uber.
Disorderly. Can you explain it
Turn
to me?
around.
What's
Explain
more
it to
than
me. I'm
just
Okay,
listening.
then
I'm
we'll,
gonna shut
we'll
up.
walk back to my car.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up and listen to you. No, she's
back
gonna
up
bring
and
me
get it.
back, right? You know, I'm gonna lose my job behind this, right? And I make like $42 an hour. And
$42 an hour,
I
huh?
wanted to get some rest. And you're doing this because I didn't want to talk to you at the
Straight
time.
to the back.
Oh, you arrested me, really?
Straight to the back.
I thought we was gonna talk.
Straight to the back.
Can I get my somebody?
Listen, we're gonna come back. Just stop.
You are going to talk. In the back of the cruiser.
Do you have anything in your pockets? Can you
My
stand
ID.
still for me?
Yes.
Where's it at?
I am on that there.
This is just your ID?
Yeah. Sorry, my mom.
Is it Darrell Harris?
That's my son.
Do you want to come to get your car?
Do you want him to come and get your car?
Yeah.
Anything in your bra?
No, man.
I did.
I know you called somebody to come pick it up.
Yeah,
Who's supposed to be coming?
That was him calling me. I don't know who he's going to come. Yeah.
Okay.
Did I have my phone?
Yep,
Well,
I'll get it.
I'll let someone pick it up for you.
Go ahead and have a seat in there, please.
Or are they? Or does this dumb bitch keep talking her way into trouble?
Where's her phone at? Thank you.
Charges on the building permit, and how much would the bond be? I'm gonna get it bonded out, so I can do what I gotta do, ma'am.
So are you going to let me give you an explanation?
I don't need one. I just need an attorney, and I want to bond out whatever this charge is.
Okay.
'Cause I ain't done nothing. You're using your authority and ego because I don't
Has
want to.
not-
Ego, huh?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
I don't. And you should.
I have to give you your rights. You have the right to remain silent.
Everything was recorded.
Anything
When I was
you,
recording you, I'm
anything you
suing
do or
You know you're
say
being
can be
sued,
used
ma'am.
against you in the court of law.
Yep. You know you're being sued.
You have the right to an attorney.
Yep.
If you cannot
Being
afford
sued?
one will be provided
Huh.
for you. Do you understand your rights?
Yep.
I didn't know you had a lawyer already.
You could just tell the COs those are mine. Cops, and I'll get them some other time.
Just leave them at the jail.
Can I at least call and make sure somebody's coming to get my car?
Do you have an extra set?
I have a couple of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I'll leave them up there.
Can I at least call and make sure somebody's on their way to get my car?
Right back.
Did you get confirmation that someone was coming to get it?
You just called and said someone was to send somebody. We haven't talked to anybody to see if they
5-0-1.
You know you're being sued, ma'am.
That's fine.
That's all because I don't want to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you.
Right.
Now how am I going to call? And I'm handcuffed.
Do you have a phone number for someone that can come and get your car that you know by heart?
No, I don't. And my phone is locked.
Okay. That's fine. Hey! Just tow it.
Oh! Whoa!
Ma'am, I will talk to you. I'll kiss your ass.
I
Whoa!
want you to kiss my ass.
Now you want to kiss her ass?
I have license and insurance. Talk to me. Talk to me. I apologize, ma'am.
Let me talk to you.
God damn, I apologize. Ma'am, I'm sorry, okay? Will you talk to me now? I apologize. I'm sincerely sorry. Will you please talk to me?
3107 Central.
Dang, I'm sincerely sorry.
I'll be in
Man,
one female,
I'm really
21.
sorry, guys.
Break for beginning.
I know I
Will you
just
please not tow the car,
threatened a
ma'am?
bunch of people. Gave y'all a hard
Get
time.
work in the morning because I'm gonna bond out.
Really sorry.
So please don't.
83913.5.
Tell you my thing, and you can call on my phone.
794300. Call me 33.
You ready, ma'am? Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Give me your thing. Are you really towing my car?
Yes.
Please.
I tried to talk to you.
Okay, can we talk? All right, can we talk? That way I can be able to. Can we please talk?
Do you have enough air back there?
Pilling Street. Talk before you take me there.
Do you have enough air back there?
No, I'm trying to talk to you. Now you don't want to talk.
Because I tried.
Because I'm arrogant and mouthy.
I don't have a problem with you being arrogant and mouthy. It's you don't want to give information until it's forced out of you, and I can't force it out of you, so I'm not doing it.
What information do you want?
No, I'm not playing
I'm
games.
not playing games either, so could you please call my son to get
At
my
the next
car?
stop sign,
That's all
turn
I care
right.
about. It's my car.
It's too late. I tried. I've been nothing but pleasant with you this whole time.
Man, but you're taking me to jail for some bullshit, and you know it.
You can't be threatening people.
I'm innocent. Don't come over here. Wait,
Your phone is with you. If the jail
she know the
allows you to
mayor?
make a text message, you can.
Why didn't you call
And this ain't a vulnerable offense. This should be, it's a misdemeanor. What's the charge again? Could you remind me?
Menacing and disorderly conduct.
Menacing, what's that?
Where you make someone believe that you're going to harm them.
How do I make them believe that, ma'am?
That's something you're going to have to talk to the court about.
Keep right.
Talk to the judge.
It's all lies. You were standing right there. I was calling him white trash. You didn't hear no threats. I said you're white trash. You heard threats, ma'am?
This is all something you're going to have to talk to the judge about.
I'm talking
And
to
it's
you
all
about
being
it. You heard
recorded.
threats?
I'm not weighing in an opinion. I'm not making any statements.
It's
all on body
about
cam.
running for re-election. Motherfucker should be.
The suspect was charged with menacing and disorderly conduct.
Menacing and disorderly conduct. Okay, that's a very good way. Now we're back in the Minnesota, Minneapolis. And we have a few other people that, maybe they want to go talk.
That's
to
me
some of
getting kicked out.
These, actually, there's only 3 videos. Okay, we're not going to spend too long in Minneapolis because that's also not the main event. We know what the main event is. Boom!
Out of the Luring Center.
Can I stand here?
Where's the senior citizens? It's a great thing there are no children there. You won't believe how dark their past is. In this video, we will visit more sketchy Somalian
if you think about it, when Biden was president and we had those 500,000 plus missing kids, where are the children? Fast forward a couple years. Again, the question is, where are the children? Are they hiding under the burqa? I believe they're hiding under the burqa because it's probably warmer in there. And, they're just keeping their kids safe.
Businesses in Minneapolis, like the Nokomis Daycare Center that welcomes toddlers and claims documents were stolen from them, and this Solima adult daycare that I thought I was getting along with so well.
Yo, she can tell she's fucking cold in this video.
Everything I'm eating.
Until the police rushed to the scene with lights and sirens, all because I asked a few questions. And this Huyo daycare with a Democrat political signage and a creepy...
They're going to show you where the fucking daycare got broken into. And I thought that was it when I first saw the break-in. But I didn't want to go find the fucking story that I may have just glanced and heard across. But turns out I did hear it right.
Catchphrase. It says learning starts from the womb to the tomb.
Oh.
I also interviewed people visiting the Learning Center and saw how the Somalian community is getting along with the locals.
Over there. Stop!
You tax dollars back now?
Good morning, guys. It is freezing cold here at the Luring Center. This sign is fixed now. It's a little bit smushed into the center. And today it is completely closed, so I'm able to come a bit closer to this childcare building that has a black tint on it. Here it has their hours of operation. It says 2 to 10 p.m., which is really weird. Every so often people come by and snap a picture. So apparently the childcare center used to operate with this being their front door, but after it got shut down, now they have it out of the side door. Can I ask you a quick question?
No statement right now.
So you only make statements if there's a lot of reporters? Guys, the owner's son just said that his lawyer said that they're not allowed to talk to us.
This is my property. Please go over there.
Oh, you're the owner?
Please go over there.
Are you the owner?
Go over there, please.
Are you the owner of the property? Oh, okay. Are you also the owner of Quality Learning?
I don't want to talk. Go.
The amount of layers that these businesses use is insane. The real owner of the building is Walden Properties, located in the UK. Strange how nobody proudly claims ownership of this business, and probably because it's always getting in trouble for not being clean, it's cold, unqualified, untrained staff, kids don't have access to hygiene products, staff doesn't wash their hands. Continuously, the kids are put in the wrong age category and don't have access to the areas they are supposed to. The staff doesn't supervise the children at all times, and they change their diapers outside of the diaper changing areas. And at one point, they didn't report a death, serious injury, fire, or emergency. Obviously, today is New Year, so I'm not expecting them to be open. Make sure you are subscribed. We are now at one of the most legitimate looking daycares here. They have a playground and lots of decorations, and they actually do have a sign that says Huyo, which means mother. And I found this sign really funny. It says, "Learning starts from the womb to the tomb." Kind of an odd thing to put on a daycare sign. They're like, first have them come learn here, and then you can have them go to learn at our adult daycare centers. We got customers for life. And no stop in the grass. They have a sign for Omar Feta for Minneapolis mayor. That is so crazy. I'm pretty sure that this is the building that Jacob Frey came to tour. This is actually a quote that they use. "Learning starts from the womb to the tomb." That doesn't even make sense. Just crazy that they no longer have a sign. When I saw it on Google, they had a sign. The Huyu Child Care Center also has their fair share of violations, like subjecting the children to prohibited disciplinary actions. Probably not the best place for the mayor of Minneapolis to be touring. Then I drove about 13 minutes to the Nokomis Daycare Center. We are now at the Nokomis Child Care Center, where they are alleging that someone came and conveniently robbed important documents, enrollment documents, and employment documents.
The suspect came in from the back, broke in from the back kitchen.
This is where they claim they first try to break in. I didn't even realize that this whole section is open, and you can see that, I don't know if they cut it or if they removed the bricks. And a lot of people have been suspecting that this break-in was a complete lie.
We saw that, unfortunately, there was important documentation, enrollment of the children, and also employee documentation that was gone.
So now conveniently it is going to be difficult for anybody to look into them to see if anybody has enrolled or if their employees are following the proper procedures, because they have all been stolen. I don't understand why somebody would come to steal documents, and I also don't understand why they would target this child care specifically when the Quality Learning Center is the one that has been getting all of the attention. Let me know in the comments how many spelling errors you guys see. One very noticeable one is that they spelt toddlers instead of toddlers. Another weird thing is they lack a lot of signage. I mean, they really couldn't even bother to do the spacing right or spell things correctly. All are welcome to visit our center. Look at that, guys. Their operation hours are Sunday. They only operate at 6 and at 10, but no other time. Fun learning. They are so responsible that they can't even spell things correctly. The reason why they don't have any customers is because nobody has a toddler. They're like, wait, I have a toddler. I can't enroll here. Just some blanket business advice. I don't know if putting ads on a side door near an alley is really beneficial. Is this really the best marketing? that they can do. It's
Yep.
almost like they don't want people to know that they are here. You guys can see how coming from the street, this place would be hard to find. There's a Family Dollar that is obviously here. It's not obvious that there's a adult daycare center there, but that building, that business, Gall's, was very obvious. And in fact, that is how I knew that it was located here, was because I was like, oh, I guess it's just next to the Gall's that is actually doing proper business
Isn't that
marketing.
Europe?
Meanwhile, these people are
They don't
trying
exist
to hide. This is the adult daycare center. Their operation hours are Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. At least this adult daycare does have a ramp outside and some really bad furniture, like a futon with a bunch of holes in it. Okay, guys, it is day 2 here at the adult daycare.
People who
Uh-huh.
thought one is finished. Tell why you take it?
I'm sorry?
Why you take it picture?
He's taking a video.
So it seems like they're up and operating today.
Huh? 2:30. Client all right now is gone.
That's good.
Only me 3. Still I'm waiting. Driver.
Oh, for the driver?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, I'm
Driver?
waiting driver.
Is it
What kind of
big?
things do you guys do with the seniors?
Yeah.
Because, like,
Where
I
are the
have
old people,
grandparents as
guys?
well, and I want to know how I can keep them happy and occupied.
Yes,
so-
everything.
Yeah. So what
Everything.
kind
In the morning, breakfast, fruits, everything I'm eating.
Really?
All people.
Uh-huh.
Second is lunch.
Wow.
Everybody lunch. If you want it, you take it home.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what kind of games do you guys play? Or
A lot of game.
Really?
Is their game. Just a lot of name.
Yeah.
But I don't speak good English.
Oh, and
Yeah.
so your clients probably speak Somalian.
What? Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't really seem like anybody in there speaks English. She was not happy at me for recording, but now she seems happy that she got to clarify that they give them breakfast and lunch. They are feeding the past. Just kidding. I believe that as long as we're
No.
still on this earth, it
When they say they serve breakfast and lunch, back in 2020, the whole scandal that broke out, they were feeding children, but they weren't. Like they said, they were serving at least one place served 5,000 to 6,000 children in one day. Right? The Helping Hands or whatever the fucking one that Ilhan Omar was attached to. They don't just do it for kids; they're doing it for adults. And it's adult daycare, but it sounds like you have to go. They go to the house, or the adults don't come till 2:30. Dude, by 2:30, do you really need home health care?
is for a reason, no matter how old or young you are. I'm just here to get more information about what it is you guys do. I think it's awesome that you guys help seniors because sometimes they can be really lonely and it's hard for them.
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah.
I've been wanting to play a good game of bingo. My bingo game is strong. For safety reasons, I'm gonna go check if there's any seniors in this bus that arrived because I don't think it would be good for them to just leave them unattended in a bus. So
They just got there.
let's go see where the seniors is. And by the way, that's a lot easier asking where's the seniors than it
And
is
where are the
asking
children?
where's the kids.
Yeah, it doesn't sound quite as creepy.
No seniors in here. Here you can see they have the same type of buses that they had at the Quality Learning Center. Apparently right here is supposed to be the adult daycare, yet they just have a piece of paper over whatever sign was there before. So he's just filming me right now. So he's clearly mad at me, even though I'm here, just showing that maybe they do something is really what I've been asking. And so if he's mad at me, he really doesn't have a reason for that, because I'm not trying to paint them out in any way. By the way, I haven't seen one senior. They have some chairs that are kind of just really basic chairs. Like they have the little cushiony spot, but they're the metal chairs, and they're empty. There's just some
They don't show
Somalian woman standing there. Not a senior in sight, guys. I'm really good at... Can I sing for the seniors? Can I perform for them?
Yeah.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? I think we should do more stuff like that. They
Better
are
team
lonely.
Somali.
Sometimes their families don't come and visit them. He's telling me to get out. He's so mad. I want to offer them $40 to tour their center. Maybe if I just put the money in the door, they'll come.
They're not
I
Jewish.
think that's how they operate. So this person, I don't know if you guys can see. You can see that this person is hiding behind the door, just sticking a phone out. I haven't said that they've done anything wrong. I'm just here asking what they do with seniors. So we are within their office hours and their operating hours, not saying anything, but not allowed in, and there's no seniors here. It's also really convenient that they can just put on full face coverings to hide their identity
Well, yeah,
at any
that's
moment.
really-
This lady came out and asked me why I was running away, but I wasn't. I just got bored because I haven't received any customer service yet. They told me to leave, and then when I left, she said, "Why are you running?" But what's wrong with recording? I can record without permission. Yes, I can. Wait, but why would you say this is not my house? This is not a house. I can't hear you through your face covering. Another Somalian has told me that it is illegal to record. Fascinating. She wants my picture. Would you like a close-up? Are you sure you don't want a close-up?
Yeah, they just ran lights and sirens over because Somali called the police on Angela here.
Okay.
For filming in a parking lot.
You have a First Amendment right to film in public. You always have that right. If they own the parking lot, they can demand that you leave the parking
Do they own the parking lot?
Yes.
And if you refuse to, the police can then come and trespass you, and you'll likely be arrested.
They were
No,
talking
they gotta
to me,
trespass
and she
them
was
first.
explaining what they do with the elderly, that they feed them breakfast and lunch, and I was asking what other activities they do with them, but she told me she doesn't speak English, and they were recording me and taking pictures of me and saying different things I don't know, and so I was standing in front of their building at the door, like where they were, inside of their, like they have a front reception desk right there, and they closed the other doors into where the seniors would be sitting. And so pointing the phone in is what I'm concerned about.
Minnesota's a one-party consent state. If you're filming in public, and you just say, I plead the fifth, I have a right to film in public.
Behind me is where a restaurant, Safari Restaurant,
I
used to
plead the
operate, but
fifth
they are
because of the
now
first.
closed down because during the 2019 COVID pandemic, they were involved in the Feeding Our Future fraud, which scammed the government out of hundreds of millions of dollars
Feeding Our
because
Future,
they
there
were
it is.
claiming to feed children. So also the connection between these restaurants and the child care centers it seems a bit
And they
a bit
probably
odd,
use
right?
that
Doesn't
food
it? We are here
from,
in
PPG.
Cedar Riverside because I came to see if Palmer's Bar has turned into a mosque yet, and I just happened to park right in front of a home daycare. Maybe that question, please. Okay. I just went out here in Cedar Riverside. If you are not a man, or if you're not with your hair covered, wearing that entire dress, you really stick out here.
Well,
I
no
definitely
shit.
don't look like I belong here. Here is Palmer's Bar. Doesn't look like they had any New Year's celebrations. I'm just wondering if the mosque has already moved in. It just looks completely empty. Here you can see that it no longer says Palmer's Bar. This was a place that was around for more than 100 years, but because of some bad decisions of the management, they got in a lot of debt, and then they
The
felt
Muslims
forced
came
to
in.
sign a purchase agreement with the mosque next door, and the other businesses are really sad about that. Well, the other, like Native Americans are sad about that. What's this building? Whoa, this building's weird. When I get really close to it, I just see myself. So weird. Looks like maybe
it's a
an
reflection.
extension of the building.
Actually,
Quickly want to remind you guys that every Friday we go live Patreon America.
Who is it?
You'll notice that here, the Cultural Center has a sign as to what to do. It doesn't say what to do when what happens, but we can all figure it out. Remain calm and assert your rights firmly. Do not open the door. If ICE claims to have a warrant, do not open the door. Request the name of the agents and ask for a lawyer. Report documents, and they have a response line. And they also say don't go outside until ICE has departed. Here we have a Somali cuisine restaurant that says says that they do not allow ICE access into their business. This guy is just getting told to get off of their private property, and I actually just saw a police officer driving around in the parking lot, and as soon as those guys walked up to the door, they came right out.
We're here and we heard a lot about here, and we're just here to check it out. So
Peep the shirt.
yeah.
You're gonna get a quality luring shirt too?
Yeah, I saw the Nick Shirley shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wanted to get one of those. It looked pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Funny how they did Leering Center. So.
I know. You know that they were shut down before for childcare fraud?
No, I did not know about that.
The business was. They shut that down, but it's kind of weird that another business comes back, you know?
Exactly,
so,
yeah. It's kind of crazy. I saw all the the numbers, like the Nick Shirley videos, showing all the millions of dollars of fraud they got.
Uh-huh. And they just told you to leave immediately.
Yeah, it's like you can take a picture. It's a parking lot.
Okay, do you think that daycare that got broken into, what are your thoughts on that?
I heard about that, but I think it's kind of crazy because I heard the federal government, they issued to pull documentation from there, and right after that, I think Health and Human Services requested that, and I saw they broke into it right afterwards. So, or whoever did, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of find it funny. And then they're talking about, all this stuff got stolen. I'm like, I doubt there's nothing on there.
I know, right?
Yeah, but yeah, I find it ridiculous, and I'm hoping they shut this all down, and hope they don't get any money. I hope people get charged properly. So, yeah.
Yeah, arrest
Exactly.
need to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just hanging out here. I saw that it seems like the Somali community is getting a lot of negative publicity, so I was just wondering. I'm sorry?
Are you helping or are you hurting?
How has the recent news and propaganda affected
Are you
the
with the
community?
news?
I'm just a YouTuber.
YouTuber?
Mm-hmm.
And what are you going to do about it?
Like with the video?
Anything, yeah.
Like I'll post the video. I don't know. I don't think all Somalians are fraudulent.
By the way, it's not Somalians, it's Somali.
Yep.
How is it?
Somali.
Somali?
Yeah. It's not Somalians.
Somalians?
No, not Somalians, Somali.
Somali?
Yes. Tell your audience.
Somali guys.
Yeah.
What do you think about the news and everything?
Well, the news is fake news.
What do you think about Nick Shirley?
I got nothing to say about him.
I wonder how come they're allowed to park in the parking lot. We are here with Joey. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Where are we, Joey?
We're at the Leering Center, getting a lot of attention for suspicious activity. I'll leave it at that. But I'm definitely curious on where we're going to get with some of this stuff.
What do you think is going on with these child care centers, and how entrenched is it into the government?
Well, I think it's definitely, whether all the dots connect is kind of unknown for me. But I'm definitely concerned that there's a lack of interest with the Attorney General, the Governor, and anybody else coming down with, whose job is to enforce it.
Oh, and then this other daycare is called the Who You. They had a sign for Omar Feta, and Jacob Frey also toured it too. So it's why?
Yeah, there are a lot of weird crisscross of connections that I've noticed just kind of popping up. And
yeah.
It wouldn't be exposed without, people digging into it on more independent levels, because nothing gets done on a corporate scale anymore.
And how do you think it can go from journalists exposing stuff or people finding things and it even being obvious to actual action, actual arrests happening?
The more exposure, I think, is going to be what forces the hands.
Yeah.
Because eventually the pressure will start to come from higher ups,
Mm-hmm.
more powerful, people than, say, me or you. The heat's got to come on, and it's got to, turn over some rocks, and to save face, they're going to have to do something. So.
Oh, this is just an attack on the Somali community. It just isn't really going to work anymore.
I mean, I'm certainly anti all fraud.
Of course.
So I don't think it's targeting. It's just kind of how it's playing out right now. I mean, we got to be careful out there, but it's definitely I've been here and I've watched probably a dozen people just come up and take selfies or it's getting attention, and that's what it takes. So.
Yeah. I was just wondering what brings you to the Learning Center.
I just stopped by. It's a famous spot.
It is?
Yeah, come check out Total Wireless, guys.
What's that?
It's a phone company. Yeah, these people are crazy. I know. They need to get away from here. Yeah, just get out, man. Leave.
What are you guys... Are they talking to me? I'm so confused. This woman is screaming all these words like the P word, telling me to leave.
Why are you even a news reporter?
Wait, I'm sorry. No, I'm.
What are you doing? Do you live in
Wait,
Minnesota?
what? Wait, what happened?
Do you live in Minnesota?
We were getting along so well. What
I know,
happened?
But we're not getting along anymore, though.
Why?
Because you're here to set up shit.
No, I'm here to understand how you guys feel. Dang. They have a car full of people. That's kind of terrifying. So some women started yelling insults across the street, and then that made them angry at me, even though they seemed to be happy at first.
So, it looks like somebody attempted to assassinate the vice president. No sound. No sound. Of course not. And it's not really trending either. That's the fucked up part. That's the fucked up part. Where the fuck did it go? That's not it either.
$500 for 3 days. Actors. Do they have
Live.
Close, actually. Go back, please. Show me the windows. So he was.
Come on. Come on. Stop being a Jew.
My house in their own in different ways, gone up to me, attacked my family, threatened to kill us.
Wow, he actually shot into the house. Look at that shit.
Completely effed up, terrible, and you need to take these kind of things extremely seriously. It's not just leftists, Benny. Remember Josh Shapiro? He's the governor of Pennsylvania. He had his house lit on fire by a leftist. They never tell you these kind of things, man. Melissa Hortman. No, dude.
Benny Johnson.
All of these guys are leftists. The guy who lit, so here's what they're going to say to me. They're going to say, well, this is not just a one-side thing, Benny. You haven't talked about Melissa Hortman, and you haven't talked about Josh Shapiro. Let's talk about him. Now, the guy who attacked Josh Shapiro was a Free Palestine activist who was going after a Jewish governor of Pennsylvania. Pretty clear what he was trying to accomplish there. He did light his house on fire.
Too, which is
and here's a photo of him. They're like trying to say, "Oh, I mean, he was MAGA." No, dude.
Definitely not
he was
MAGA.
So far left that he was attacking a Jewish governor who happened to be a Democrat.
That's the guy that attacked Shapiro.
I think it would have mattered. Dude was like trying to. This was what was motivating the guy. He was actually farther left than Josh Shapiro. Melissa Hortman. We'll talk about that with in the Tim Walz. Why don't we save it for the Tim Walz block? But Melissa Hortman is the exact same situation.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody's finally getting that.
Very close ties to Tim Walz. Was clearly no Republican.
Connection between Hortman and all this shit.
Openly says that it was Tim Walz ordering these assassinations. I mean, I don't have any evidence of that. I have circumstantial evidence, I suppose. The guy worked with Tim Walz. The guy's wife worked with Tim Walz. The guy keeps saying it was Tim Walz, and he had no King's flyers in the back of his car. Nobody's ever explained this. But also, there's no way to say that this guy was MAGA. He wasn't. He kills Melissa Hortman, who was the single vote that ended free health care for criminal aliens in Minnesota. And what we've learned is what a lucrative business that is over the break. And so, no, I'm not going to accept your false paradigm that it's a both sides issue. Political violence is a both sides issue. No.
So on January 5th, which would be today, a man identified as, in some reports, as William Defoe, age 26, no relation to William Defoe, thank God, was arrested after vandalizing Vance's Cincinnati, Ohio home by breaking windows and damaging property. The Vance family was not home, no one entered the house, and authorities described it as property damage / vandalism, not an assassination attempt. The suspect was detained by Secret Service and local police. The motivation remains under investigation, but has not been linked to any plot to harm Vance. Really? So he just picked a random house in Cincinnati, Ohio, goes, I'm going to go vandalize this place, and, you know. Granted, it wasn't really well, nobody in the family was home. That was also a good thing. But yeah, there's that. All right. So, back to regular schedule program. Where the fuck is it? I can close Benny. Also, when did this come out? Sheriff Grady Judd is doing what he does best and showing you the blotter report for certain crimes that happened in his jurisdiction. This one sticks out. We did an episode. No, that was the Salty Cracker. That was somebody else. But
you stuff that you just can't believe, that you'll never get over, that may even scar you for life. But I got to introduce you to this guy. He's not from Polk County, of course. I don't think we got anybody from Polk County quite like this guy.
Oh.
This is Matthew Zaccarino. He's 39. He's from Altamont Springs. And he's on this construction site in a vehicle by himself. And as our deputies approach him to see what's he doing on this construction site, we see this dude wearing a red lace bra with prosthetic silicone breastises.
Oh, breastises.
You know what I mean? Well, then we notice he's wearing a G-string.
Oh, I'm sorry?
Showing off the boys. You know what I mean? And then our two deputies say to themselves, Self, this is highly unusual. But you don't realize how dangerous these situations are, because under a prosthesis, we found a gun. So he was armed trespassing.
Is that the...
He said he was on the way, so he was...
Booby?
armed trespassing. He said he was on the way to the costume party. We go, okay, where's the costume party? Well, he couldn't answer that, and then he sold up on us and quit wanting to talk at all.
Of course.
Can you imagine that? He's mad at us for trying to find out why he's wearing lace bras with guns and G-strings or G-somethings or, ooh, it was ugly. It was so ugly. Anyway, he went to jail. Have a good day.
Oh, sorry. It's a Monday.
Cash flaunted on social media. A tray of gold on display during a Somali wedding in the Twin Cities.
All of a sudden, there was a boom, and people were buying very expensive homes and posting about those homes.
Where was all the money coming from? A member of the Somali community in the Twin Cities believes he knew about what could be one of the largest meals program fraud in state history before it surfaced earlier this year. Despite community pushback, he's telling his story.
Everybody knew, but nobody had the courage to speak about it because they understood the repercussions. So I decided to speak out.
Abdi Osman Nur is a well-known activist in the Somali community, both in Minnesota and Africa.
In COVID, it was a bad time because people in the Somali community lost their jobs. Most of them were just home and struggling. It was a very tight economic situation. People started showing off cars, money, and expensive equipment on Facebook and Snapchat.
His skepticism heightened. Shortly after schools shut down in 2020, the government loosened guidelines on meal sites to help kids. The USDA allowed school meals to be bundled in multi-day packs and consumed off-site. It also allowed restaurants to participate as meal sites or vendors. At the same time, to limit the spread of COVID, inspections of meal sites were reduced. The Minnesota Department of Education oversees school meals as well as nonprofit groups including Feeding Our Future, which is now at the center of a federal investigation. In late January, the FBI raided 14 properties linked to the nonprofit. FBI search warrants allege the nonprofit and several food sites it worked with misspent millions of federal dollars to purchase real estate, cars, and other luxury items.
And then as it got worse, I saw that the food they were giving, they started not paying attention to it. It was being left in the streets and not being distributed properly.
Court documents say one Feeding Our Future meal site, Safari Restaurant, claimed to have served 5,000 children a day in July 2020. Bank records show the business owners used federal dollars to purchase this multi-million-dollar building and this million-dollar home. The investigation revealed Feeding Our Future Executive Director Amy Bach received a large sum of money derived from federal child nutrition program funds. Bach then deposited the check into a personal account held by her and her ex-husband. Alpha News reached out to Amy Bach but did not hear back.
The people in there told us Amy knew everything step by step. She just wanted it to be hush-hush.
According to MDE records, in October of 2021, Feeding Our Future claimed to have served more than 50,000 meals out of this small one-story building in South Minneapolis. The search warrant says the FBI surveilled the outside and found minimal activity.
But you need a fair amount of real estate to do that.
Of course.
Because you have to be able to accommodate multiple cars, multiple staff members, bringing stuff to cars, loading cars up. You know, again, someone keeping records of everything.
Joshua Borenstein works at a private school in St. Louis Park and knows firsthand how the meals program works. The school handed about 300 meals a day during the start of the pandemic.
Assuming the allegations are correct, it doesn't add up to what my experience was with MDE. They were on top of things. They're on their game. They watch what's happening. They want to see everything. And so the fact that they would have let something that big slip by, if that's in fact what happened, would be very, very hard to believe based on how they run their shop.
In summer 2020, MDE observed speedy growth in the number of community sites sponsored by Feeding Our Future, as well as the exponential increase in meal reimbursement rate. The amount of federal money going through the local nonprofit skyrocketed from $3.4 million in 2019 to roughly $200 million in 2021. The Department of Education moved to immediately terminate the nonprofit and issued a pay stop.
In 2 years.
But Feeding Our Future sued MDE.
On April 21st, 2021, a judge told MDE that it did not have the authority to stop payment to Feeding Our Future and needed to continue paying Feeding Our Future claims. On April 2021 is also when MDE began working with the FBI.
The Department of Education is currently not under investigation. The U.S. Attorney's Office told Alpha News they are not providing additional comment regarding whether there will be a grand jury for the case.
If you are somebody who has a conscience or a person who has any dignity, they would not do something like this.
Afraid of repercussions for speaking out in the Twin Cities, Abdi went on a trip to Africa early this year. When he got there, he says he was attacked and pepper sprayed for information he put online regarding feeding our future. Abdi says he reported it to the government and was placed under protection. Despite the backlash, Abdi says he remains focused on getting justice.
In my country, there was not a lot of respect for disabled persons or weak people. And so because of how I was welcomed and how I've been treated in the United States, it's my duty to respect the welcome I got and to protect this country.
He's right. As part of immigrating, they were so gracious. So gracious.
You can really feel the split out.
Which one is this? I believe this is in right outside Mar-a-Lago.
Here today, while some people say that this is a huge moment for Venezuela, other people on the other side, they say that this crosses the line for the United States.
So girl.
Right now, all eyes are on Venezuela after President Nicolas Maduro and his wife were captured in a U.S. operation early this morning. President Trump confirms U.S. forces carried out what he called a precision strike.
When this first happened, like I said, I was talking to my buddy, and he's like, damn, because they've been planning this for months. Months. CIA and ground everything. They specifically took Maduro and his wife, who are under indictment. They're going to get a sweetheart deal because, hear me out, he's got info on China. He's got info on Russia. He's got info on North Korea. All of them that were trying to control them and their oil. Those could be very useful. Some useful intel. I'm just saying. You know, secret extrication, to where they didn't even know they were gone for a few hours.
In Caracas, ending with the couple taken into custody and flown out of the country. U.S. officials say Maduro and his wife are expected to face criminal charges here in the U.S., including long-standing narco-terrorism indictments. But some of the legal details are still being worked out. As that news spread, people started gathering here near Mar-a-Lago. Venezuelan Americans we spoke with say this feels like a turning point, described as a liberation and a moment of hope after years of corruption and authoritarian rule. Many say they believe this could finally open the door to rebuilding their country. Trump supporters here are praising the move. They're calling it a strong and necessary response. And they say it sends a message against narco-terrorism in the region. But others strongly disagree. They're asking, why target Maduro when other world leaders accused of human rights abuses like Russia's Vladimir Putin and leaders in Central America haven't faced similar action?
Wait. So they're mad that we only went and got Maduro, but they're mad because what exactly? So you want us to go have full-scale wars on other countries to get their leaders? Bro, this was planned. Perfect. In, out. Before anybody... Well, people knew. People knew. But apparently they didn't know their fucking president was missing.
They say the U.S. should stay out of foreign conflicts, and they point to President Trump's own campaign promises about non-intervention and keeping the peace. Back in Venezuela, the government...
He did say he was going to get Maduro. He did say that. You know, President Obama didn't do anything to this guy, but he said we should have. Joe Biden put a $25 million bounty on Maduro, but at the same time saying Trump's not going to do anything. Trump didn't do anything his first term. Blah, Trump is scared.
Government is demanding proof of life, condemning the operation as military aggression, and declaring a national emergency. And stay with us as this continues to rapidly develop. We will be here bringing you all of the latest. Reporting near Mar-a-Lago, Nikita Ramos, back to you.
All right. So this is a Venezuela protest in, I believe, Houston, somewhere in Texas, and everybody's favorite, jackass from Houston. I believe he's from Houston. I can't remember. Maybe Midland. But yeah, this is him attending a protest in favor of the big booty Latinas from Venezuela.
So we're here in Dallas, Texas, protesting the unfair and illegal arrest of Maduro. I stand against it. We stand with Maduro and we want to protect big booty Latinas. No war on Venezuela. Stop bombing Venezuela. Stop bombing Venezuela. No.
I love it. Oh, we no more invading. No more invading. We need to come out of Venezuela. Bro, we were in and out in 3 hours. There's no long-winded conflict. Crazy. And they're doing the inauguration of the VP as the president. And then if they don't follow what they're supposed to do, they're going to have another rendezvous with destiny. That's the 100. All right.
No war in Venezuela. Not bombing Venezuela. Not bombing Venezuela. No war on Venezuela. No war on Venezuela. Stop bombing Venezuela. Stop bombing Venezuela. No war on Venezuela.
So on this.
No war on Venezuela. Stop bombing Venezuela. Stop bombing Venezuela. No war on Venezuela. No war on Venezuela. All right, y'all, we have a little counter-posted test here.
It's funny. Look at that picture. This is not a democracy. This is this empire. But they're putting pigs on the Delta Force. How dare you fucking put pig masks on, or pig faces on the most elite force out there that was able to do this. But you're not, Maduro wasn't Democrat, right? He had 2 Democratic elections where he lost, and he was like, you know what? I didn't lose. Military, I'm still in power.
So let's protect what? No, protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. Protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas. I stand with Venezuela. Protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas. I stand with you. I want to protect big booty Latinas. I want to protect big booty Latinas. Amnesty for big booty Latinas. Big booty Latinas deserve amnesty. Guys, protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas.
I just think it's weird how it had all these things
I'm here in solidarity.
almost overnight, even hours.
People of Argentina, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
What are you doing?
Get out of my way. Y'all can't do this. Get out of my way. Get out. Get out of my way.
Pushing him.
Get out of my fucking way. Protect big booty Latinas.
No war, no bombing, yet we're going to be violent. That's not helping your case.
Protect big booty Latinas.
Get the fuck out.
Protect big booty Latinas.
Get the fuck out of here. No one wants you.
Protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas.
Get the fuck out of here.
Protect it.
Whoa!
Hey,
Fucking up now.
you hit me, fellas?
No.
Did you hit me?
There you go.
Fuck out of here, bud.
You didn't expect him to punch or hit back, huh?
Fuck out.
Protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas. Dude,
Dude,
get
what?
off me.
Impeding his movement. That's illegal.
Dude, what did he?
You know that, right?
Out of here.
Guys,
Let's go. Okay.
protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas. Protect big booty Latinas. Tell everyone, please, God, protect big booty Latinas. I love you. Salma Hayek.
She's
You
nice.
don't have to go to Venezuela. I love big booty Latinas. All right.
Look at this cop.
We love big booty Latinas.
They're so used to him by now, though.
Do you guys stand with the big booty Latinas?
Hell
We
yeah.
don't want them deported. What? We like big booty Latinas. Why? Because your boyfriend's gay? Is that why? Because your boyfriend's trans?
All right, Alex. All right. Now let's go to some more protests. Of course, they're always going to protest. Why did I end up there? Where the fuck is it? All right. We'll leave this. Hey, Pete.
Such a good argument. Do you guys want to get the cops over here? We can get the cops over here.
No sabes la emoción que siento que mi país sea libre. Estoy temblando, estoy emocionada. Gracias, Dios mío, gracias. Gracias a Dios, Dios mío, nos escucho bastante, nos escucho.
We are outraged on what our country is doing on the sovereign country of Venezuela. We are outraged by the bombings. We are outraged by the illegal actions. And we know this is not in the interest of us. And it's certainly not in the interest of Venezuela. No matter what the media say. That's right. We want everybody around us to know we're not going along with it. We're not going along with the agenda. We're not going along with the Rubio agenda.
Thank you. What do you think about these people out here protesting Donald Trump's actions?
I don't want to say the R word, but I think they're very stupid.
Say the R word.
Hey.
No, you can't on YouTube.
I'll use it. Yes, you can. I've been using it all the time.
Retard.
Okay, yeah, I think they're retarded. Like, they're literally saying free a dictator. I saw free Maduro signs, like...
Are you serious? You saw pro Maduro signs?
Yo, let's go. Why are you over here?
All right. I gotta get photos of all the people.
Biggest threat in the world today.
All these people are
I gotta
against
get this one.
taking away illegitimate dictators.
No, I'm too close. This is good.
It's just wild.
The biggest threat in the world today. Donald Trump and the USA. Venezuela's in our hearts. Venezuela's in our hearts. Stop this war before it starts. Stop this war before it starts. Venezuela's in our hearts. Venezuela's in our hearts. Stop this war before it starts. Stop this war before it starts.
Wasn't it war, you stupid fuck?
Venezuela's in our hearts. Stop this war before it starts. Stop this war before it starts.
That's how ignorant they are.
Education. Money for jobs and education. Stop the war and occupation.
Especially when you realize who's really coming out against this. Russia, North Korea, China. Who else said something? There was one more. I can't remember who it was. Cuba. They're all coming out against this. Yet, they're similar. That's kind of weird. They're the kind of person that Maduro was. They're afraid. They know they could be next.
Money for jobs and education. Money for jobs and education. Not for war and occupation. Not for war and occupation.
Oh my God.
Education. Money
Look at this old bitch. Does she even know what her songs do?
Can I ask about that sign? Why do you want a dictator to live?
Yeah, I thought you guys said no kings. Now
Yeah.
you have a king.
You don't have to engage with them.
I'm saying he's a dictator.
We want your opinion on it.
Live a dictator.
You were
I'm
protesting no kings twice last summer. You're holding a sign of a dictator with a lot of human rights abuses.
It's nice talking to you guys. Bye.
It's just, you're living up to all of the memes right now. We knew we'd find a pro Maduro sign here. We knew we would.
It's a peaceful demonstration.
Yeah, we're
You
being
guys gotta-
peaceful too.
You can, yeah, but you guys can just go to the other
questions.
side of the street. You guys can just go to the other side of the street
The
and
contest side is
demonstrate
Jennifer over there. We want to be here.
Do you guys want to get the cops over here? We can get the cops over here. We
Please,
can
get 'em,
see if
get
they
'em.
want to
Look at this
split you guys up or.
What's going on, guys?
Nothing.
We're just asking.
We just asked why she's holding the sign that's pro Maduro when they were just protesting no kings last summer.
Okay.
That's all we asked.
So,
And he got in our face.
Okay.
And we're allowed to be here.
Wondering if
If
they
any
Probably
friends
goes
of ours
wrong.
at least,
You know
allowed
what?
to do that,
Yeah.
you can call
I'm totally disabled because I'm autistic. Can't you tell I'm autistic?
them, bring them over here if you want.
Can we
Because
avoid
this is
that,
a
maybe?
public, this is a
And then
public
you
hearing.
guys,
Well, they're going to tell you guys that we're allowed to be here.
Okay.
We
Can
have
maybe
everything
have
on
this,
camera.
maybe have this discussion over here?
I'm going to
actually?
stand right here. We can have a discussion right here if you
No,
want.
we can't actually.
Okay,
so.
then we don't have to have a discussion.
Okay, so everybody, these are agitators right here.
We're not. We're actually interviewers.
Just
We're
ignore them.
journalists.
Yes,
We're
they're
asking
agitator
questions.
journalists, whatever you want to call them. Just don't talk to them, all
You
right?
guys are suing me for a dictator. I'm just curious.
We're trying to give you guys a bigger platform. Stand on your business. Stand on your business. Stand on your business unless you
Free
can.
Maduro.
I know.
Free Maduro. They're so retarded.
That actually said, you know what? I made that as a joke yesterday, Free Maduro. I don't even need AI to do that. They're actually doing it.
Make
They're
people
actually doing
home.
it.
Listen, old lady. You go home. You go home.
That's crazy. Guys, there's legit Free Maduro signs here.
Bob?
That is crazy.
Doing a good job running this country? No! Who makes us think he's going to do a good job running Venezuela, right?
What brings you out here today?
Free Maduro!
The people of Venezuela or Maduro?
We stand in solidarity with Maduro.
And fucking Babylon B becomes reality. That's fucking insane right there.
That's a Free Maduro sign.
I can't believe.
This is real life, guys. This is real life.
DSL. Look. Democratic Socialist of America. DSA, I'm sorry. They already had these signs made up. Where did they get time to print all these? Obviously, they just cut and pasted on the poster board because you can tell. Well, I don't know why I'm pointing at it with my finger. It's been used before. Numerous times. And the person who did this one fucking, I don't know, they failed arts and crafts in school.
That's a Free Maduro sign. This is real life, guys. This is real life. That's crazy. He says nothing to do with Maduro, and they got a Free Maduro sign right behind him. What? What? Batty. He just said that this has nothing to do with Maduro while there's Free Maduro signs right
Why are
behind
there
him.
Free Maduro signs then?
But no, but the guy was saying this has nothing to do with Maduro.
That's crazy. Why are you there?
I really don't think they even
It's a
know
good
what
photo.
Why do they look like aliens?
Have you seen the videos of all the Venezuelans celebrating in the streets?
I'm going to talk to these folks. They're
Look.
agitators. They're
Some
journalists.
are
Oh,
not.
another Democrat blocking free speech.
Don't feed the troll.
Another Democrat blocking free speech. Typical. Typical. They hate free speech because they know they can't stand on their own
I watch
ideas.
people just get a fucking video.
That's crazy.
Other people are fucking. They want to call Trump a war criminal, but President Obama called in a fucking drone strike on an American citizen. Let's not forget about that.
Batty, do you like my new getup?
Yeah, I like how we're matching. We got
Well, I'm talking about I got a professional
yeah,
camera.
I saw that.
And then I got my video going. So, good combo, right?
Take a picture of me before we leave.
I'll take another here now. Hold on.
Hold on. I put my lashes on, but it's too damn bright to even see them.
I gotta stand back because it's not a Zoom lens. Hold on, one more. I should get one of you in front of the protesters.
This is a shame.
Patty, come right here.
Set up all the refinements, so that way it's supposed to belong to us. So
Stay right there, stay right there. Go back up a little bit.
The money for our oil is going to go towards our country. It's not going to go towards other oil companies. According to Stephen Miller, that's theft. Is he right?
No.
You look like a model.
You say that every time.
But you are a model, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've done modeling. Therefore, you're a model. Yeah, great job. So, do you notice there's not a single Venezuelan here?
Me?
Have you noticed that? I'm the closest thing to a Venezuelan here, and I support Donald Trump's actions. Not a single Venezuelan here. Not a single one. It's all a bunch of 90% white liberals here.
Look, you notice it's not even a Venezuelan flag.
And if you look at any video online, you see Venezuelans
They're there for
celebrating
Venezuela,
across the
right?
country, across the world. Donald Trump is a hero to the Venezuelans. He freed them from a dictator. He freed them from all the human rights abuses. He freed them from a stolen election.
Yo,
he freed
I
them from
just,
violence in the
y'all don't know why I never remembered this, but Mexico's president's a fucking Jew. Mexico's president is a fucking Jew.
streets. He freed them from needing an ID code to get a roll of toilet paper. And they're all against that. Where are the Venezuelans here? Not a single one. Because they're all celebrating what Trump did today. All the Venezuelans are celebrating what Trump did today. And I think that their lived experience means a lot more.
I represent a family, 3 families of about 8 Venezuelans, and they're not celebrating what Trump did.
They're upset?
They're very upset. They don't like Maduro. Maduro is heinous, but the U.S. running Venezuela is not the answer.
Well, don't they have a president now? They have a woman that stepped in as president. She was just announced. She said president now. So we're not running anything. They have a president now. And it's not Donaldo Juan Tropito. It's not Donald Trump. You know? It's just it's just weird though that all the Venezuelans are celebrating across the world.
I'm saying not all the Venezuelans.
I get it. Maduro had 30% support.
Yeah.
70% anti-support. So there are going to be loyalists to Maduro. I get that. But the vast majority support Donald Trump's actions and support the freedom, the liberation of the people. But yet, where are the Venezuelans here? Not a single one.
I don't know.
This organization has so much funding and they couldn't pay one Venezuelan to come speak?
I think this was...
Yes, she knows we're right-wingers. You don't have to censor us. They know we're right-wingers. We support Donald Trump's actions. Such a good argument.
Well, it's the whistle be told.
I know.
No offense.
I know. I'm literally the only Latino here, and she's trying to silence my voice. That's crazy.
You guys harassing them?
Nope. Standing here asking questions.
A little more space,
She's
please.
the one that's blowing the whistle in our face, and she came in front of us.
Yeah.
We didn't interact with her.
Seemed to have a nice conversation.
We were having a great conversation with her. She was an open-minded, tolerant liberal. You guys need more of her. Ma'am, thank you so much for your words. God bless you. They need more of you on this side. More of you, less of this guy.
If you're out there protesting Venezuela and these fucking retarded right here are wearing keffiyehs, like it's, oh wait, are we at the wrong, this isn't a Free Palestine protest? Oh shit. Quick, look inconspicuous.
When I say no boots on the ground, no bombs in the air, you say U.S. out of everywhere. No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
You freaking dumb bitch, shut the fuck up.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
Roll boots up your ass and run your throat.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
Thank you, Trump. Thank you, Trump.
Thank you all for coming out today. We have one more speaker. We have Jon Stewart from Stand for Democracy.
Stand for
That
Democracy
is
should be happy that Maduro's out
but
there.
they're out there with
Should be
DSA.
thrilled. Trump's standing for democracy.
No, you can hold that.
Now the Venezuelans have a chance for democracy.
They do.
We're not trolls. We believe what we're saying. They say they'd stand for democracy, but they wanted to keep the dictator in power.
That's the crazy thing. I didn't even know he lost the election, but he stayed in power.
He only got 30%
Twice.
of the vote.
He declared himself president.
He did what the left said Trump was doing.
Exactly.
Yep. See?
You know, he killed protesters, and even Associated
Yo.
Press validated.
He literally was running over protesters with military assault vehicles. Not tanks, just assault APCs.
Opposition party won. The AP.
But they want him to stay here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so retarded.
Telling you Maduro's going to be a fucking spy for us.
Are you here as a protest attendee today?
No, I'm just.
Oh, you're just walking by.
I'm walking by trying to figure out what their message is.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you a question. What are your thoughts about what Trump did liberating the Venezuelan people?
Well, it's a lot dangerous. I'm not comfortable with most anything Trump does.
Really?
Especially going into a country
Did you have to
and
do the
abducting
commission?
head of the country. Yes, he's a bad man, I believe, but I don't agree with Trump's tactics.
But can you give him credit for at least this, that the Venezuelans across the world are celebrating today?
Yeah, they are.
Can you at least say this was a good thing, maybe?
Maybe it was. I just wish I knew more about it, but I don't think anything Trump does is a good thing, but this might be.
You know, I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of Venezuelans online that they hate Trump.
Yeah.
They openly hate Donald Trump.
They do.
But they've said,
Look, you got that
we
little
can at
private
least
stuff chat again.
admit that this was a good thing.
Okay.
So I just feel like I'm a Trump supporter. I love Donald Trump.
Oh, you are?
I'm a Mexican immigrant, but I got here legally. I support Trump.
Wow. That's surprising to me, but go on.
Well, I got here legally. I'm not of any threat under ICE deportation or anything.
Well, your people that have not gotten here illegally, do you believe they should be incarcerated?
They should be.
Are they here illegally? Yeah.
Anybody who came to this country
Brother-in-law
illegally.
And he wasn't here legally? I'm calling fucking ICE. Best believe I gives 2 fucks.
Regardless of skin color, needs to be deported and sent home. That's the bottom line.
Even those that don't have the means to get out legally.
Well, Trump provided the means. He
Trump
offered
is giving them $3,500
to deport by New Year's and a free flight to the country of their choice. Trump offered $3,000 US. That's a lot of money in a lot of these countries.
Yes, that's true.
So he gave them the means. That's not an issue. But ultimately, deporting is cheaper for America than having to cover the costs of keeping these people here long term.
I just question whether they really have the opportunities once they get here, because Trump fosters such hate and prejudice against immigrants.
I just don't think it's our responsibility to take in people from around the world.
Never mind that these companies out there were hiring these illegals so they could pay them an eighth, a quarter of what they would pay a normal worker.
I think that we should only take in people that can contribute to our society.
Well, I'm from New York City.
Me too.
Where they take in people from all over the world.
Yeah, I'm against that.
Give them some help.
Yeah, it's
and they're
too much.
Now productive. So many of them are now productive.
Yeah, but some of them aren't. That's the problem.
Yeah, but there are plenty of Americans that are crooks and not productive.
I agree, and we got to get them off the welfare too.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Yeah,
it's not just immigrants the illegals or the immigrants I want to reduce the welfare usage. Even Americans that take advantage. I agree with you.
People shouldn't take advantage, but people that need help should be provided with help.
So guys, the protest ended at 4 p.m. on the dot.
Nope,
I guess that's when
protest.
George Soros stopped paying his bills, stopped cutting checks for the paid protesters out here. It's always like these protests.
You notice since USAID got shut down, it's been a lot less.
Why didn't Trump liberate the kids on the island?
Message for Donald Trump.
He's a Nazi. So in it for the oil. That's it. Oil
Really?
and distraction.
It's just the oil.
I mean, he was honest about it. Because that was billions and billions for the Venezuelan economy. It was. Believe it or not. And then communism, socialism took over. Which is why oil companies are going to be allowed to invest and rebuild those fields and make Venezuela prosperous again, while at the same time helping the Western Hemisphere, because that's what the Monroe Doctrine talks about, and lowering gas prices on this part of the world. If we lower prices on gas in this part of the world, guess what? It's a trickle-down effect. Okay? Gas prices cheaper, operational costs will be cheaper. Right? Less driving, or more driving, less money, less cost. Unless these retards just say, you know what, we're just gonna keep the rest of the money even though everything's dropping. I mean, that could be the case. I mean, they are rich. But having Venezuela as an ally, obviously is good for us. Look what it did for China, Russia, North Korea, where they were getting dark oil money and oil, even though they're not supposed to. Okay.
About your mask, you've said Antifa loves you.
Antifa loves you.
Are you part of Antifa?
The leftists like to make it look like we have this pretty city. We don't.
Sir, do you have a message to Donald Trump for what he did this morning?
What do I think of it?
Yeah,
I think it's. I think he's literally insane.
I'm okay with that.
Do you think that this is kind of progressing the colonialism of the United States of America?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, what else is it?
Well,
it's like we want it, we take it. I mean, it has nothing to do with democracy.
I mean,
It
if we
only
want
has to
Greenland,
do
we should take it, right?
with his desire for
Greenland's
power
next, by the way.
because he can't face looking at himself.
Because you think
he's
about
really
it, now we have Venezuela. So we control both sides of the Panama Canal, which, by the way, China was encroaching on that Panama Canal. That's why we had to step back in. But if we get Greenland, the northern shipping lanes go through Greenland. So strategically, it's good for us. And good for Greenland. Obviously, Denmark doesn't give them any support.
fucked up big time.
do you think that with Donald Trump and kind of the direction that he's pushing, obviously we want no kings, right?
Right.
But don't you think that getting a dictator that's, now not in Venezuela,
It's not our business.
do
It's
you think we
not
should
our-
stay out of war in general?
Absolutely.
It's not our business. Tell that to all this family that lost their kid, their sibling. Their
Do you
friend.
have a message to Donald Trump?
Just
That's all we got?
Just that. Just that.
Talk about your mask. You've said Antifa
That's what
loves
happens
you.
to get agenda
Antifa loves
setters.
you.
Are you part of Antifa?
I used to be.
What happened?
The protest stopped for a while. The fun stopped.
I think it's because of the weather, but I'm sure.
You're still wearing an Antifa face mask, though. You said you're not because you know you're going to get arrested.
This summer, we're out here, obviously a part of this Venezuelan
Better security.
protest. Donald Trump did in fact bomb Venezuela this morning. What are your guys' thoughts on, and you're local in Portland, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's a big deal because I've grown up in Portland my whole life. I've seen the drugs
So this
firsthand.
is Portland.
I've been involved in the drugs firsthand and luckily got out of that. But it's just a matter of time. Like I got in before the fentanyl world came, and just the drug world is not okay. You see people just overdosing constantly on the streets. Like the leftists like to make it look like we have this pretty city. We don't. Like you go down to Chinatown, you go over across over off Burnside,
And you even covered some of those
Yeah.
as well.
Absolutely. This is something that I said is, Portland is an absolutely beautiful city on the outside, but it's
Dude, he's got a
riddled with
baton
disease
without a flash.
all the way through the fraud, the corruption, and now people are finally wanting to take a stand against it.
I think a lot of these people just want to be out here and be a part of something, and they don't know
Hey,
what
security
they're a
guy, you
part
should
of.
be paying attention to the surroundings. Free Maduro. I can't believe I'm hearing this. I can't believe they're advocating for a narco-terrorist, a terrorist, a dictator, a murderer, and they want him to go free. They want him to go free. Hands off Venezuela. Tell that to Venezuela. None of these people look like they're from Venezuela. Not one. Not one of them looks Hispanic. Not one. So why are they here protesting for a fucking dictator? Is she dumb? No more sanctions, no more bombs. Bullshit. No more sanctions, a whole lot more bombs, and not from us. People are fucking stupid. Yo, how the fuck, look! How the fuck do they have this? It's a fucking banner. I try to get a banner made, it takes me a fucking week and a half. They're holding an upside down American flag. I've seen Venezuelans holding up an upright American flag. A white girl with a Venezuelan flag, weird.
It's hard to put into words what I'm feeling right now.
What are you feeling?
But I think it's obviously a distraction from his policies, his domestic policies.
Like?
And it's obviously
Is it a distraction from the missing money in Somalian communities? Is it a distraction from the Epstein files? Is it a distraction? Yes, everything's a fucking distraction. However, you're too stupid to figure out what the real distraction is. She doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about.
grab for power, and it reveals his blatant lies.
I'm gonna rewind it.
About
She literally says everything that, you know,
right now.
the mainstream
But I think
media,
it's
word for
obviously
word.
a distraction from his policies, his domestic policies.
Okay.
And it's obviously a grab for power, and
Whose power?
it reveals his blatant lies
About?
stopping intervention in foreign wars.
We see the
We
Venezuelans
didn't
are
start a
cheering.
war.
Do you think that has to do with the fact that Maduro is gone, but nobody's seeing the bigger picture of what Trump's really planning as far as oil goes?
Absolutely. You know, I'm sure that there are a lot of Venezuelans who are glad to see him go.
Yeah.
But I'm
Millions,
sure
actually.
that doesn't mean they want foreign intervention, foreign troops in their country, foreign control of their assets and their resources.
Do you think we should be putting America first as far as the people and the citizens, or do you think that we should have a balance of obviously immigration and
Because if you
taking
think
care
about
of
it, we
other
go
nations?
in,
Like,
we
where is
repair
the
those
line?
oil
Because
fields, right? Venezuelans will have jobs. Their country is going to be safer. They'll want to go back. They're not going to want to leave. A lot of them want to go back already. We create more jobs, you boost that economy. Isn't that what you want? All countries to be prosperous? You can't do that under a dictator.
I think that's where people are really split right now.
And it's not like we're actually sending
I
troops
don't like the
on the
expression
ground.
America first.
Okay.
I think, you know, human beings first.
No.
No matter where you're a citizen, who you are.
Yeah.
I think we put people first.
Yeah.
And this sort of rhetoric doesn't protect Americans.
Gentlemen, do you have a message for Donald Trump in what occurred this morning? Message for Donald Trump.
He's a Nazi. He's in it for the oil. That's it.
Really?
Distraction.
It's just the oil.
No, he's trying to distract from his everything else.
I guess I have a question with, you know, obviously we protest
No,
no
he
kings
said the same thing that last lady is. He's using it as a distraction for something else. He doesn't even know.
we don't want a dictator in our nation. Do you think Maduro was a dictator in Venezuela?
Yes, but we don't have the right to go there and tell him what to do. It's in our country.
So
Actually,
basically,
he has a warrant for his arrest. We went in and arrested him.
Let's focus on America first, and everybody else can handle their own business.
Protect them a little bit. We don't just go in and invade their country.
Yeah.
We didn't invade.
That's the order of Congress. Congress needs to have a say-so on this. Can't just go over there and do it.
And saying Trump is a Nazi, you know, I hear it pretty regularly. Do you think he's up there with Hitler?
Yes, I do.
Do you think there's any other world leaders that are up there with Hitler currently?
Putin,
Putin, Trump,
Korea,
Hitler, all in the
North
same
Korea,
camp?
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All killers.
Who do you think would be better for our nation and kind of, I guess, be a better leader for our nation? If you could pick anybody for
Don't say Bernie.
2028, would it be Newsom or AOC?
Oh, Newsom, and there's a bunch of them. Anybody would be better than Trump.
Reading the script. See, some of these people look like they're just there. They're just there.
The sign says USA sucks ass. Do you have a message to Donald
Then
Trump for
leave.
what he did this morning? Just that? That's the message? Speaks for itself. All right. Don't. Is that
What
all we're
the
getting?
fuck?
Don't do it? Stop. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
He promised not to be to have any foreign wars. So what is that promise?
It's a pretty easy promise. Are you stupid? You know, I know some people that know some people, and currently there's really no actions planned to invade, not start a war, because if that was happening, Venezuela would have declared war on us already. In a way, their government is happy as well.
What are you doing?
Do you support America going into war, or do you prefer we stay out of it as much as possible? Or is it just my case? Really quick. Oh no, you're good. Hard.
Supporting people who are fighting against illegal invasions, such as Ukraine. I support supporting them. As far as us sending our people, that's
No,
a
the
whole,
organizers are Jewish.
yeah, big question, and it really depends. But this is like I said, this is a takeover of a sovereign nation. This is what Putin
It's not
is
a
doing to
sovereign
Ukraine,
nation.
and we are now doing to Venezuela. So it's a bad thing.
They weren't a sovereign nation.
I bet so much money he doesn't live in Portland. Why didn't Trump liberate the kids on the island, huh?
Huh?
Trump's a fucking pedophile, you idiot!
That says the guy who's got his face completely covered like a little faggot.
Fucking moron!
Oh, it's Tommy Boy, that's why.
Very, very passionate.
Those guys will talk shit to Tommy all day, but unfortunately, some people fuck around and find out, and Tommy, he's pretty undefeated against Antifa bitches, and they always call the cops on him, which is weird. Alright, got one last video. This is from another Jew, unfortunately, but he goes into the and this guy, he knows these paid protesters. He investigated these paid protesters, and well, what does New York? I think it's New York, and there no kings, pro dictator. Wait.
I want to see it on how this looks. This is pretty crazy. First live stream. Alright, let's try like this. Alright, so I texted myself the live stream. Yeah, I'm gonna post it on Instagram too.
Getting a lot of support in the chat already.
Yeah, guys, we're going to the I don't know, we'll call it pro-Venezuela protesters, these radical left protesters that are very unhappy with what President Trump has done. So we're going to ask them what they're unhappy about exactly.
Smack. My boy's wicked smart.
I can barely hear you. Audio issues, I think. They're having audio issues? Can barely hear you. Okay, that's not good. I gotta check that. Yeah, it
Michael
probably has to
Jackson, the
do with, let's
musical?
just see.
What the fuck?
Let's see. Ask them if they. Is it better audio now, guys? Let me know if the audio is better now.
Sounds good. Audio is fine.
They say the audio is good now?
Yep, we can make it good.
Okay, so I'm posting the link right now. Link. Alright. All right, let's go, guys. Let's see where this is at. I know it's gonna be down there. It suddenly warmed up.
I could be
was
like, let's go! Let's go! But I'm not drunk on panel.
I felt
And
like
it's not a panel.
it was so freezing earlier, but now it's warmed up. Okay, so we know it's gonna be happening around here. Oh, this guy's got the Venezuela flag.
Wow,
I think he
Pete
might be
Carroll just got
pro-Venezuela,
fired.
Like he might have liked what Trump has done. Let's ask him.
I guess they do want Brian Flores.
Hey, what's going on, man? I saw your flag. We're live on YouTube. Can I ask you, what did you think about what President Trump did? How you doing? I'm Nate. Nice to meet you. What is that? Huh? Espanol? I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry, but do you speak any
It's funny,
English?
the guy barely says he doesn't speak Spanish, but when listen to Nate, he doesn't slow down. He just continues talking like normal.
Pero very happy, very happy,
You're very
muy
happy?
happy, very happy. Very happy. Pronto Venezuela libre.
Yeah. What did you think about a lot of people in the West, like hard left liberals, are upset at what Trump has done? What do you think about that?
No, muy contento, muy emocionado con lo que está sucediendo. De verdad que esperemos que Venezuela sea libre y próspera y
No, I
productiva
think he knows what he's
nuevamente.
saying, but he can't
Okay, we'll
respond in
translate
English.
that. Someone knows what that means. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Have a good one, man. See ya. You too. Anyone in the chat know what that means?
No.
Let's see. I'll have it pulled up too. First time live streamer here, guys. I don't think this is the protest, obviously.
Make some noise for Texas, yeah!
It's crazy. I've been there a few times.
The People's Forum normally.
Of course, I never go
They
in
do their
cold.
protest right by over there.
Oh, people.
Oh, there you go, bro. All right. Where are my familiar faces? They're gonna pop up around here. Let's go check that out. Taking out they're unhappy about it. Let's see. Already propped up.
That's
They're just
funny. The fact that they're doing this protest right in front of an army recruiting center kind of pisses me off.
against the walls. Oh,
I
thank
love
you.
what you do.
Thank
you for everything you do.
Thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you. All right.
This place right here. No, where the fuck is the mouse?
All right, let's just play it cool, you know? How you doing?
This American flag building, that's an army recruiting office. I think that got put there right after 9/11.
Hey, Manolo, how you doing?
Look,
my name's
hey,
Nate. Nice to
protesters.
meet you. I'm good. How are you? Would you mind doing an interview right now? Can I ask why?
Nothing?
You're the leader of the People's Forum. You got $20 million from Roy Neville Singham to protest. Can I ask why you don't want to speak with me right now? Do you deny that you got $20 million to protest? You don't deny that? How are you spending that $20 million to protest? I know you're paying David Chung $75K a year.
Uh-oh.
Anyone else on the payroll?
Nothing to say?
Oh, David, what's up, man? I didn't recognize you. You're back, buddy. How you doing? All right, let's flip it. All right. This is how it is, guys. $20 million to paid protest, won't deny it. Won't deny it.
Shit.
Because it's a fact.
Let me get that 20 million. I'll protest.
Awesome, guys. All right, let's
You
keep
may not
asking
agree with
questions.
it. You're still paying me.
Lionel, I got a quick question. So, I've seen you with the president of Cuba. Why should we bring back relations with Cuba? They're a communist dictatorship.
Which Trump also put on notice.
Hmm.
That's what I forgot. Cuba.
He's not in the chatty mood right now. Hey, can I see one of those flyers? Why can't I see one of those flyers?
Yeah, it's kind of
Okay,
fucked up.
thank you. That's all I was asking for. Really, there's so many. You can't spare one of them. Can I just see it? What it says?
Just give him the paper, dude.
Okay. You're just passing them out. I'm just.
Just get your business, okay?
Okay. All right. Hey, what's going on? Hey, man. I recognize you from the protest at Columbus Circle. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi. What do you think about this protest? Why are you stopping him from
Where you
speaking?
going?
I just had to ask him something.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's. Hi. How you doing? Hi. I'm a
You don't
YouTuber,
like
and I was
the
wondering if I
Jewish.
could ask you what you thought about what President Trump did yesterday, or overnight, I should say.
I wouldn't be here if I liked it.
Yeah. And why do you dislike it?
It's totally illegal. I mean,
It's not actually.
And how is it illegal?
Well, you can't abduct a president of another state. I mean,
He wasn't
bomb
president.
a country with no
He
reason
also had a
whatsoever.
warrant.
What do you say to the folks that
And a
say
bounty.
it's illegal to send over thousands of pounds of fentanyl that kill Americans? Hey. What's up?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Oh, you're talking to the person I'm interviewing, so I just thought you wanted to be involved.
No comment.
No comment?
So what brings you next to me?
Little emo faggot.
Yeah, we're together.
Ah.
We're not.
We're not?
I'm with one of the protest organizers.
You're one of the protest organizers.
Hmm.
So how do you feel about him telling you not to speak? Isn't that kind of weird?
It is.
I'm with Code Pink. You know Code Pink?
You're with Code Pink? Oh, we love Code Pink.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
We love Code Pink. So, all right, other than the fact that it was illegal, anything else that you dislike about it?
Can I speak?
Yeah, why can't you speak?
I'm not telling you that.
Okay.
Exactly. See, that's weird behavior. See, I like this. We're having a nice conversation. Good to see you. So, else that you dislike about
Fentanyl
it?
doesn't come from Venezuela. That's
Oh, it doesn't?
What?
Where does it come from? Hey, what's up, Julie? Good to see you again. So, other than the fact that it was illegal, anything else that you dislike about
Fentanyl
it?
doesn't come from Venezuela. That's
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Where does it come from?
Most from China and smuggled in by Americans. So
Smuggled
it's
in
not
by
a
American.
Venezuelan, problem.
Not as much that was coming
What do you
through
say to the folks that
Venezuela.
they see that Tren de Aragua is getting arrested, that they're operating out of migrant shelters, and they have drugs that are killing American citizens? What do you say to that? Because they are a Venezuelan gang.
Yeah,
Propaganda.
of course, there's gangs from every group in the world. It's not a Venezuelan thing.
Do you think that Tren de Aragua operates in the United States?
No.
No? Interesting. And how do you so sure about that?
There's a very small, tiny group that operated within Venezuela. Not might be some here. I mean, I don't deny that.
Yeah. Oh, another person. What? We're having a conversation. How many guys? Guys, let's bring everybody out. Okay, can we keep speaking? Can we keep speaking? Because you're actually really nice, and it's nice to get to know you. So listen, oh, he's trustworthy? What makes him trustworthy? What makes him trustworthy?
No.
Julie, why can't she talk?
How are you doing, Nathan?
I'm good, how are you? Why are you getting arrested all the time at protests, Julie?
Good question.
Nathan, why are you lying to people all the time?
Why? What am I lying about? Julie, you're running away from me.
You can't call him a liar and then run away.
My name is not Nathan.
Okay, Nathan.
Julie, tell me, why are you getting arrested all the time? What are you doing?
Thank you.
Can you tell me?
Nathan, you know I'm not going to talk to you, Nathan.
You're not going to talk to me?
Nathan, I'm not going to talk to you, Nathan.
Who are you? What's up
You
with
need to leave people alone. Back off. Back off. She
Listen,
doesn't want
bro.
to talk to you.
Okay, as she continues to talk to me, she doesn't want to talk to me? Julie, do you mind if we talk over here? All right. Julie DeLauer, she's seen taking pictures with senators, a paid protester. always out here working with Rise and Resist. I don't know. What do you guys think? I would love to see what the chat is saying. Can I see?
Sure.
Very cool. She forgot her kazoo. I know. How crazy is this? Oh. Julie, can we please have a conversation?
Hey Nathan, how about that home lock scam? How about that home lock scam that funds you, Nathan?
Home lock's not a scam,
What are
though.
you scamming people for?
I mean, I
Nathan,
don't have
with
it.
your home lock scam. Why are you taking hundreds of people, thousands of dollars from hardworking people, Nathan?
It's called Home Title Lock, and it's not a scam. And they're not the sponsor of this video, but they're not a scam.
It's a total scam. And you get money off them, don't you, Nathan? Hey,
Well, it's an advertisement.
right, Nathan? With
I'm
home
not scamming. So are we having a conversation right now? I just want to make sure.
You get paid to walk around there and
come over and tell us not to smoke.
agitate retards.
Why are you always getting arrested? I'm not getting arrested. You're the one getting arrested. Okay. Oh, it's that kid. Someone said, oh, it's that kid. What's up? How's it going, guys? It's nice to see you all again. What are we upset about today?
Everything. They haven't gotten the memo yet.
Tahir? Everything's cool with so we're talking about Venezuela now. Can you tell me what you just thought about what Trump did yesterday or overnight?
Can I talk to him?
Tahir's not in a chatty mood. It was just ceasefire, ceasefire, and then there was a ceasefire, and then now this is the new thing that Soros has sent his people out. Singham is giving People's Forum $20 million, so they have enough funds to keep this going for a while. Alrighty. Let's have a conversation with someone sort of on these outskirts before they actually arrive and the people come and tell us to stop. Oh, I know her. Hey. Hey, could I ask you a question?
You want a cheeseburger?
Channel? Can I ask you a question?
I'll give you a cheeseburger.
People are not in a chatty mood today at all.
She's wearing red. She's MAGA.
How the PSL is involved with this protest? Just like a 1-minute interview. Be super quick. You just want to stand there? It's kind of
Bro, if she talks, she wouldn't be able to fucking breathe at the same time. She can only do one thing at a time.
What Trump did?
She'd rather breathe.
You want to get your message out to the people at all? Not at all? I'm sure there are people that are watching that agree with you.
Yo, her lungs are probably about the size of my chest.
Okay. Alright, well, be well.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I heard you were talking with me, and I was wondering if we could have a chat.
I'm good.
Okay, well, you were
That's
talking about
weird.
me, right?
Where's the Starbucks
You were talking about me?
I'm good.
boycott? Pickets.
Are you going to start banging that drum soon? Alright. Alrighty, let's talk to people that are just getting in here.
Get some gloves, Nate.
Protest.
Nathan.
Let's ask these guys.
Nathan's hot dog.
Hey, how you guys doing? Hi, I'm a YouTuber, and I was wondering if I could ask you what your thoughts are on this protest. I'm trying to ask people that are not necessarily
Let me get that number,
involved with
though.
the protest. No? Can I ask you guys? I was just wondering to get
No,
New
not
Yorkers'
your
opinions on this Venezuela protest.
We ain't New Yorkers. Does that matter?
That's absolutely fine.
We're from Tennessee.
Yeah.
It really doesn't affect me, so I don't care if
You listen, you motherfuckers from Tennessee. Of course, it doesn't affect you. It will affect you, but all that fentanyl they got going into Nashville and Memphis, don't worry, even Chattanooga. Hell, it's even getting to some of the schools here, because a couple years ago we had fentanyl overdoses happening in the bathrooms, both the middle school and the high school, on the same day. Yeah.
they go take all their oil or not.
Okay.
I think that we need to leave land alone. I mean, what's Venezuela done to us? We keep putting our feet in different countries, and
What's Venezuela done to us?
our nose out.
Hey, little secret that I haven't told anybody. There's systems that rigged our election in 2020. Venezuela, and they had a lot to do with that.
Of everything, because we're just bombing everybody and trying to take everybody's property, and it's none of our business.
What do you think about the Venezuelans
We're not trying to
that are
take
celebrating
Iran.
on the streets today?
I've honestly not watched the news, but I just heard about this as we were getting on the plane this morning, and it broke my heart.
It broke your heart?
What?
What specifically about it broke your heart?
I mean, we're going over there and we're capturing people because we want oil. Like, we're trying to take over land that's not ours. We need to.
For a second, I was going to give them the benefit of the doubt yesterday when I was watching this. Because they were from Tennessee. But, yo, this bitch needs to be slapped. Not by me, because, you know, but another woman. Or trans woman.
Keep our feet here. I mean, we've
She
already
probably
kicked
believes in
people out
equality.
I mean, this was land of the Indians and land of like Mexicans, and we've kicked them out.
Whoa! You can't say Indians. They're Native Americans or indigenous people. You insensitive, racist, white trash piece of shit. I'm gonna call your job and have you fired.
Took this, and now we're like trying to seal the borders and not allow people over. Like, we need to just stay within our country and leave everybody else alone.
What do you say to the folks that say that Maduro is working with the cartels and the cartels are sending fentanyl and other drugs over the border?
Drugs are going to come into the U.S. no matter where they're coming from.
So, I get it. Why don't we slow some of it down? Slowing it down is better than not doing anything about it. Thought you're from Tennessee. Did you go to University of Tennessee? Huh? Did you even go to college? Huh? I bet you're in healthcare. I bet you're in healthcare.
Sure. Do you feel the same way?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me. I'm in Tennessee. Go Tennessee.
When you say like it doesn't affect you, like what if there are drugs that come over the border and it kills your fellow American citizens and they're coming from Venezuela? Are you saying that that doesn't affect you, or you're saying that like what exactly doesn't affect
me
you?
and if it don't affect me and my immediate family, I don't care what they do. No.
Okay. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye. It's an interesting way to go about life. Okay, it's a very quiet protest. I guess they're waiting for the paid protesters to start speaking to them and telling them what to do.
What's up, girl?
Hi,
Oh my god.
I have a YouTube
Oh
channel,
my god.
and I was wondering.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? She's cute. I'll give her that. But prepare for a ride.
If I could ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. What
My voice is a little gone right now.
Oh, no
so.
worries at all. What brings you out here today?
So I'm just ready for all this to end. I'm sick and tired of it. It's going on every single day. Every single day there's something on the news. I'm just fed up. I'm angry. I'm fed up. So I have to be out here. It's like no choice.
Was this the straw that broke the camel's back for you?
No, I've been angry. Long ago. Like since we put him in office, I've been angry. So this
Oh.
is not the first thing. I've been going to protests. I've been speaking up. So I'm just fed up. I think we need more people out here instead of people just staying silent and not doing anything about it.
Jollibee!
I know right now I've gotten some messages. People are confused that there are Venezuelans that are celebrating in the streets, thanking President Trump. What do you say to those folks that are celebrating?
It's definitely heartbreaking because my Latino community, they're very uneducated, and it genuinely breaks my heart because they think that he's helping them.
So, ladies and gentlemen, she believes her own Latino community is very uneducated. Ow. Ouch.
Or he's taking away a dictator that's obviously I know that he's been doing damage, but it's not helping them at all. He's a dictator himself. Like, I understand you guys
Yet you're out there protesting and not getting run over in the streets. Got it.
want freedom, but this is not the way to go. This is not, and I'm heavily encouraging my Latino people to please educate yourselves. Please read history, read books, please. That's what's important.
So do you think that they would be better off with Maduro?
No, not at all. No, I hated him.
Okay.
He needed to go, but I'm saying this is not the way to go. Like, I seen a post.
How would you have done
I
it?
seen a post earlier where taking away a legal dictator, the right way to do it is not by doing illegal crimes yourself.
Okay, and what is the right way to do it?
The right way to do it? Well, I can't tell you the right way to do it, but right now what I know is that this is not the right way. This is only...
What'd you want us to do? Go in there with a warrant, knocking on the door politely, going, "Hello, I know we're not supposed to be in this country, but we do have a warrant for you and your wife, and we're here to serve it. So if you wouldn't mind, we're gonna handcuff you and we're gonna walk you to our helicopter, and then we're gonna put you on one of our boats. All right? Would you be willing to come along? We're unarmed, by the way. We're unarmed. Matter of fact, we're all DEI crew. Yeah? Oh, you're not gonna come? Well, damn. All right. My bad. Sorry for interrupting your sleep. Here's $7 billion. We feel bad.
bringing more problems to our country when we already have problems ourselves. So
Yeah. If we were to just like brainstorm a little bit, like how do you help the Venezuelan people? Because 84% of them are in poverty.
a lot of them are in poverty, but I genuinely can't answer to that right now because, like I said, our country is falling. Our country ourselves is falling. We can't help another country if our country is literally falling. Our economy is destroying.
How many want to bet she's pro-Ukraine? She's pro-Palestine. How many people? That's why they love Ukraine so much, because that motherfucker is also a dictator who has canceled elections.
Itself. Literally, our government doesn't care. Congress doesn't care. So how can we help another country? How?
And have you been thinking about Venezuela a lot before this
No.
happened?
I have. All the countries that aren't free yet. Venezuela, Sudan, Palestine, Congo, all my Latinos countries.
What? Let's rewind this, run it back. We're gonna talk about some of these Latino countries and what I know about them.
Sudan.
I went too far, or didn't go far enough.
Another country. How?
And have you been thinking about Venezuela a lot before this happened?
I have.
No, you haven't. I have, because of it goes back a while.
All the countries that aren't free yet. Venezuela, Sudan.
Sudan. Last time I checked, Sudan was not in South America or Latin America. I could be wrong. But definitely not wrong on this one.
Palestine.
Palestine is also in Latin America. Latin America, guys.
Congo, all my Latinos.
Democratic Republic of Congo. Also in South America.
Countries. Honduras, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic.
You do know Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory and they're free, right? You do know that, right?
All of them. This is a conversation every single day that I have with my people.
Do you have family or friends that are in Venezuela right now?
No, not family, but I have friends.
Do you?
And what are they saying to you? What are your friends telling you right now?
They don't agree with this. They don't agree with it. They
Her friends are in Venezuela, but they don't agree with it. Bro, this is starting to sound like Jeff.
for sure are happy that Maduro is gone, but this is not the way to go. They know that this is bringing more problems, and not only that, they bombed Venezuela, killing innocent people.
Do they want a democracy, your friends?
They do.
Yeah.
Obviously, they want freedom. They want their freedom. They want a democracy. That's all they've been longing for.
Okay, so if a democracy comes, I know President Trump mentioned that he's going to take control, or the United States is going to take control of Venezuela. And if a democracy comes out of this, will you be happy about it?
No.
Out of Venezuela?
Ask yourself, oh, what the fuck?
Want a democracy?
Now ask yourself, if this hadn't been Trump, let's say, I don't know, Obama went in and did this, they'd be okay with it. Because they were okay with him launching drone strikes on American citizens. Anyway, it's besides the point. Biden. What if Biden had done this? Nothing. Not a word. However, Donald Trump did this. That's the big issue. Would they have that same energy? Hear me out. Would they have that same energy if we took out Netanyahu, Putin, Xi, and Rocket Man? Would they be having the same energy? They probably would, because it was Trump.
Your friends?
They do. Obviously, they want freedom. They want their freedom. They want a democracy. That's all they've been longing for.
Okay, so if a democracy comes, I know President Trump mentioned that he's going to take control, or the United States is going to take control of Venezuela. And if a democracy comes out of this, will you be happy about it?
Out of Venezuela, I know it's not. I know it's not.
And how do you?
That's not. See, she doesn't want it. She doesn't know what the Venezuelan people want. She has no friends in Venezuela. Most of her friends are probably American. And the only Spanish they speak is fucking Taco Bell.
Know that a democracy won't come?
Because of history. He's literally replaying the history playbooks. He's literally following fucking Hitler's playbooks.
Oh.
Like we can't ignore it. We need to stop ignoring it. We need to read
Wait. Hitler's playbook? He's not exterminating the Venezuelan people, is he? Did I miss that? Hey, somebody check that for me. Nobody? I think the other voices in my head are fucking sleeping right now.
history and stop ignoring that. This
Huh?
is not he's not trying to fight for democracy. Let's be for real. He's not doing that. He's not even fighting for democracy here. So let's stop acting like, oh, if he does do it, if democracy does come out of this, are you gonna? No, it's not happening. We need to stop saying that we're hoping when it's not happening. I've had enough.
I bet you were all about hope during Obama's campaign. Hope. Remember? Hope.
With this president and people saying, let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. I'm fed up. That's it. There's no hope. He's not doing shit.
What are
He's
you
not
doing?
fighting for democracy. We're not gonna get it. We need to stop hoping, because that's only leading us worse down the hole.
You mentioned that he's following Hitler's playbook. As a Jew,
Watch
I would
this.
love to know about that, because you mentioned that he's following Hitler's playbook.
Watch this.
As a Jew, I would love to know about that, because I wouldn't want another Hitler. So how is he following Hitler's playbook?
And gone.
Donald Trump in the USA! Biggest threat in the world today! Donald Trump in the USA!
It's very interesting how you can say he's following Hitler's playbook and just say it like it's this minor thing. And her friends literally say that they're happy Maduro is gone. Like, and the dictator is not just gonna walk away.
It's fucking wild.
Here, I'm gonna mention something. So, guys, I'll tell you, I've been to over 50 of these protests. This is a small protest. This is a very small protest. This is like only the familiar faces, honestly. Like everybody in the front I've seen at 10, 20 plus different protests.
All paid for. These are handing out signs. There's no fucking way. Look at this. On the bottom right hand of your screen. They have all these pre-made signs that they're fucking handing out. Who's paying for this? Where's that money coming from?
So this is a...
Trump in the USA! Que venga a reclamarle que ninguno sea venezolano.
Party for Socialism and Liberation. The PSL is funding this. The PSL is putting out these signs because it's not about Venezuela. It's about instituting socialism throughout this country. That's why all of these, you see Answer Coalition is at the bottom of these, PSL. This is about socialism. It's not about Venezuela.
There's no
Hi,
occupation.
I'm a YouTuber, and I was wondering if I could ask you about this protest and what you think about it.
Well, I think that the United States don't have to get intervene in any other country. That problems from Venezuela have to be solved by people from violating international law, and we are opposed to that because there is a history of this type of intervention in other countries. I am from Puerto Rico, and I don't want that to happen in Puerto Rico, in Mexico, and Colombia, and any other place.
Yeah, understood. What?
Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. They have seats in the House of Representatives. You are essentially the United States. So what the fuck are you talking about? You're a retard. A gigantic retard with a capital R and a capital tard.
What did you think about Maduro?
That's not my business. In other words, it seemed that he was authoritarian, and there were people from Venezuela complaining about a lot of things. Yeah. But that's not my business. That's people of Venezuela, independent of Maduro's type of personality or his style of government. We don't have to abduct him and invade another country for that.
What do you think about the drugs that were being poured over the border from Venezuela?
How do you know that? You have proof of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's been
DEA.
reported by ICE and several other independent news organizations.
Coast Guard.
ICE and these people.
Yes, I do trust ICE, but I also trust the multiple third-party news organizations.
They asked Rubio if they have proof about these people in the ship, that they were fishermen, they were people from Venezuela. He said, well, you have to believe, and that's it. No explanation.
No. You retards looked at the boat. Man, this fucking boat is a fishing boat, yet it's got all these fucking high-powered engines on it. Crazy, right? You know what? It's because we want to go fishing. So we get up, but we want to sleep in. We want to sleep in. So we get up. We get on my fishing boat with 13,000 motors on the back. We're going to speed out to my fishing spot that's, 15 knots away? Nautical miles? Get there super fast. Beat everybody because, we got the super fast fishing boat. By the way, don't worry about all that stuff that's loaded in the back. That's fish food. If we get sunk, it's fish food. But if we don't, it's somebody's food.
No proof.
Okay, but let me just say, what is the solution then? So, what is the solution for Venezuela? Say we didn't do this. We're having a conversation.
Organizing.
Can we continue the conversation?
Huh?
Can we continue our interview?
For who?
Oh, I'm just independent. I'm just a YouTuber.
Okay.
It's okay? Okay.
Around the world are against that war. We stand. And we stand together against that war.
Interesting. He's making this his business, but
Thank you for coming out, everyone.
do I have proof of that? The photos, the videos, the hundreds. Okay, from the People's Forum. Let's see what our head of paid protesting has to say.
Why are some of these retards wearing helmets? Never mind. Oh, I just answered my questions. Anytime you see a leftist or a fucking Antifa person wearing a helmet, we know why now. We know why. It's because they're fucking retarded. And they have to wear the helmet.
Oh, this is what's her name again? Jenny. Jenny, how are you? Jenny.
You remain the piece of shit you always were.
Jenny, can you tell me
You
why?
remain the piece of shit you've always been.
Jenny,
Wow,
listen, why are you
Grandma.
comparing Trump to Hitler?
You remain the piece of shit you've always been. Nate,
Bitch, get back in the kitchen.
Okay.
Nate,
Okay, so Jenny, so we've established that I'm a piece of shit, but now can you say how Trump is?
go away. Nate, go away.
It's a song.
Nate, go away.
Okay, how
Oh.
is Trump Hitler? Well, you're calling the President of the United States Hitler. It's a rather big statement.
Which is funny because the picture she's holding is not Hitler. It's Trump as a Nazi soldier.
So she's calling Trump Hitler, and she's gonna freak out over one question about
Right?
what?
It's not even Hispanic. It's like, what the hell?
What do you think about this
Uh-oh.
protest?
Dude, that's a Colombian. This is just insanity.
Oh, Colombia's
I don't know
next.
who's funding this. It's probably Mandani. I don't know. But this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like these people, none of these people are Venezuelan. All these people are Latin. It's insane.
So you're from Colombia. How long you been in the States for?
I'm here 3 years.
One of these paid protesters just came over to tell you not to speak to me. Anyway, you've been here for 3 years, you said?
I've been here for 3 years. This is insane.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, thank you. I didn't know. I was like, okay. So, what do you think about President Trump?
I mean, it's up for grabs at this point, but I mean, I support the actions today, definitely.
And why do you support it exactly?
Well,
why do I support it? Because at least I've seen 3 million people cross the Darien Gap. There's been a lot of poverty. There's been a lot of problems here. I mean, this is at this point unacceptable.
And how did you come to the United States?
Legally.
Yeah. So you're seeing millions of people come here illegally. What are your thoughts on us shutting down the border?
I mean, I think the best intervention is to really attack the dictatorship so these people can come back.
What do you say to these folks that are saying it's a violation of international law, that it's illegal and it shouldn't have been done?
I mean, look at the rest of the world. International law is over, my friend. We're living a post-liberal order.
Thank you. The gloves that I have are not going to make a difference, honestly. All right, let's video this a little bit. Yeah, Nate Friedman. Yeah.
Has the right to put on trial the president of another. Since when does the Trump administration have the moral, legal, or even political right to put another president on trial? If we're talking about presidents who've committed crimes, why is President Trump not on trial?
Friedman.
Oh,
But we know very well, and we have to call the attention of the media, the attention of the American people,
Let's talk to some more
that
people.
this war that the Trump administration has launched has
the
not
fucking
ended
media
yet.
won't even show the Venezuelan people and what they've been doing.
On the ground, it's still latent, it's still present. The U.S. continues to threaten not just Venezuela, but
important. You know, we should not be in Venezuela right now.
Why not?
against the Trump administration and their criminal war. It is Trump, Rubio, and Hexas who should be put on trial.
Bro, Rubio's on my fucking top
My name is Nate.
top
I'm
of
a
the list
YouTuber,
right
and I
now
was wondering if I
for
could interview you real quick.
president.
You a bunch of right wingers?
No, I'm not a right winger.
What do you want to know?
I just want to know about your sign. What makes you want to say no war with Venezuela?
Okay, first of all, it's not about drugs. There very little drugs come out of Venezuela. I've traveled, I just came back to Bolivia. Very little coca leaves is grown in Venezuela.
Cocoa.
5% of drug trade is going through Venezuela. Most of it is now being exported out through Ecuador in tankers. Huge amount that's going to Europe. Why are they not bombing the tankers? Why are they bombing fishing boats? It's just a bunch of lies.
Are you stupid?
It's unbelievable what's going on. Trump just friggin' pardoned the biggest narco trafficker, the ex-president of Honduras. This isn't about drugs. It's unbelievable. And how can you go and kidnap a president from a country? It's unprecedented.
Here's the thing I don't
They can
understand.
any country they want to just
If they're so smart, Because I'm pretty sure they're college educated. How come? Wow. Just fucking mouth stopped working. Hold on.
From a country. Unbelievable. And how can you go and kidnap a president from a country?
I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm so glad I'm not college educated. Because I know that he was an illegitimate leader. And it's not just us saying it. Well, not Trump administration saying it. Biden administration saying it. The fucking Prime Minister of the UK saying it. UN saying it. EU saying it. Other countries in South America saying it. But you with your watch. I wonder how much that watch costs you.
It's on president. I mean, they can just go to any country they want to just bomb it and kidnap it. It's unbelievable what's going on.
What do you say, because I'm seeing both sides, what do you say to the right-wingers that say, what war with Venezuela? The war was over. Like that there is no war with Venezuela.
No, but right now there's a war. We're bombing it.
But we didn't go to war with Iran. And we did almost the same thing.
Bombing Venezuela right now. That's war, you know? Yeah. So it's just who they're picking. I mean, most of the drugs
I
are
bet you if we carpet bombed fucking Pakistan.
I spent time in Ecuador. I just came back from Bolivia.
God, or Israel.
All these countries.
She'd be fucking coming in her underwear.
One of the least. The country
if it still works.
amount of drug trafficking going through it. It's made up. It's
probably
lies.
smells like rotten fish.
See when you know your stuff, and that's so I'm personally quite confused because I see it in the streets of Venezuela, people are celebrating what has happened. Is that just a minority of people that are celebrating? What's exactly going on?
Well, I've never been to Venezuela. I spent a lot of time in Bolivia. You know, there are people that have money in Venezuela that are, you know, when they not private, when they publicize stuff, the rich people are the ones that are going to be losing the money. And that's what they've gone into Bolivia just now, the United States government. They got a new president, and they're going in and trying to invest as well. And none of that investment's going to do anything for the Bolivians. It's the same thing, you know. I'm not.
Wait, so investing in their country, us buying and exporting goods from them and importing goods to us, that's bad. The people of Bolivia voted, and you don't seem too happy with that. The people of Chile voted. You probably don't seem too happy about that. Argentina, they voted. You're probably not too happy about that. I guess they're not supposed to acknowledge the winner as the winner in order for you to support them. Got it.
I support it. You know, we should not be in Venezuela right now.
We're not.
There's absolutely no reason. We could go to any country and bomb just because we don't agree with the president's there.
We can.
Do you believe that Tren de Aragua and gangs like that are active in the United States, or do you not think that's true?
Well, I don't know, but it's being used by Trump. All this whole thing with gangs, drug war, narco trafficking is being used by Trump. Okay, I worked the border. I worked the frontera when the families were coming through. I mean,
Oh my God, she said she was working the border when the families were cutting through? She's one of the reasons we have so many fucking illegals that are undocumented getting free money from the government. She's one of the fucking reasons. She brought them in here. She gave them the paperwork. She processed their asses. And what the fuck were you doing in Bolivia?
It's just absolute lies that are coming through. Like a lot of the immigrants that were crossing the border were coming up to work in this country, and they're using this whole gang thing. You know what I mean?
You said that they're coming to. You're saying that they're coming to work, right?
They were. When I was there, they were coming to work in farms in Florida. I speak Spanish. I asked most of the people what they were doing because I'm interested. I've traveled all Guatemala. I've traveled all those countries. It's just the lies that are coming out and the hypocrisy of this Trump is just unbelievable.
So I agree with you that. So I've been documenting a lot of this for the last year or so. And when I speak to asylum seekers, they say that they're here to work, but a lot of people are confused about that. They say, well, if you're seeking asylum, are you here to seek asylum, or are you here to, for money? What do you say to the folks that are here as asylum seekers, but really here to just make money?
Well, I mean, there's different types of asylum. You know what I mean? There's political asylum, there's economic asylum. A lot of the problems that were being caused by climate.
With all these asylums, can't we just bring back mental health asylums? There's a thought. Bitches like her would be in it. But she sounds like a fucking Palestine. A government operative. She's part of the state. The deep state.
Change. There's no jobs, and they're coming up. And the gangs. When I was working at the border at the very beginning, there are gangs in Honduras, and now it's going into Guatemala. So there is a lot of people were owning stores and stuff, and they were having to pay $30 a month to have a store or to live in their own house. So there was extortion in Honduras and stuff like that. So they're coming up, escaping that. But they're coming. There were waves of it. The second wave were the Haitians. I mean, I worked with Haitians.
The Haitians don't come through Darien Gap each time.
Salvador, Guatemala, Mexico. Mexico's couldn't cross, and they were coming up.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. He's so happy to show that picture. Look at that. He's so happy to show the Maduro picture. Bro, apparently that fucking whatever that Nike, I forgot what they fucking called it. Apparently the sales for that went fucking through the roof after this.
Couldn't cross, and they were coming up to work in this country. I mean, and the jobs they were doing, not one American would ever do. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, it's just part of, like...
Do you think that we should take in a certain number of... Because economic asylum is not a term that I'm often hearing. It's usually what I hear is political asylum, that if they were to go back to their country, that they would be killed. But you're mentioning economic asylum, which I think is interesting. Do you think that there should be a certain number of economic asylum migrants that we take in?
Yes, but not immigration, what would I say? Immigration is also political as well. I mean, they're letting people in from certain countries and not other countries, you know what I mean? So it's racism. It's total, they're letting...
Did they say it was racist?
I mean, when I was there, a lot of the Cubans and the Venezuelans that were white-skinned and rich would be able to cross the border. But then when the poor people started coming, that's when they started calling them gangs and criminals and stuff. So it's...
What about the Cubans that you consider gang members because they're Proud Boys?
And who's allowed to cross the border? It's political. You know what I mean? I mean, they're letting some people in. They're not letting other people in. I mean, go to... I'm not going to start naming countries.
Do it.
But you see very few white people deported. You know what I mean? It's always people of color being deported. So it's racism in the immigration.
But it's people of color...
Why are there so many people deported that are not white? I mean, they are deporting white people. They deport Russians all the time. And Ukrainians. And Armenians. You don't see that, though. Because they're the minority. Get it? You don't see the minority, you see the majority. You see what you want to see. I see what I want to see. And I really don't like people wearing masks. They look retarded.
If they're being deported, then they did cross the border, though. They did make it across.
Well, the thing is, what was going on with immigration? It wasn't illegal. They were being brought in this country. They were allowed to cross into the country. They were in this country to then apply for asylum. So they're here legally. It's part of our immigration system. You know what I mean? And they had, the first group had ankle bracelets. So they were coming in and allowed to stay in this country to apply for asylum. So this whole idea that it's illegal immigration, it's just the whole.
Right. Well, first of all, you're very reasonable, and I would like to continue this because I've had these questions for a while. So
that's all I say. People should travel and travel Latin America and see for themselves what is going on.
Right. So when I was talking to the...
I've definitely traveled the world, Amy. I've definitely traveled the world.
Immigrants who came across the border during the Biden administration. There were quite a few more, millions of migrants that were coming over the border during that time, and a lot of them said that they didn't really get checked at the border, that they would ask like every third person a question, but they were mostly letting people in by the
Oh, and she was one of those people.
Droves because it was a lot of people, right? Do you feel like that is true?
Yeah, well, when I went down there, I went down at the very beginning. And how it started, I was down in McAllen, Texas. And how it started is the people were, the families, it was families were crossing the border. They were getting picked up by immigration. Then they were being dumped at the bus station with no money, no nothing. So the nun down there, Sister Helen, got her name, she was seeing all these people living in the streets.
See?
She started putting them up in
The NGO church. She's part of the problem.
church, and then the numbers got more and more because of the social media, that they were contacting their families back and saying, come on up and come over, and they were crossing. These people had places to go.
No, they
So
didn't.
they were in the streets with no money or anything. We were contacting their relatives by phone. The relatives were paying for bus tickets to go stay with them to wait to apply for asylum.
I did see lots of single, young men crossing the border.
At the beginning, they weren't there. I mean, the Mexican single men that first started migrating.
No. The military-age males were some of the first to come across the border. Some of the first.
They were crossing illegally because under this, it was families that were able to cross. So there's all these different groups of different types of immigrants.
What are your thoughts? So you mentioned that they arrived with no money. I agree. A lot of them did not have any money.
Well,
and they were
also coyotes. They were paying about $10,000. About $10,000.
Let him ask the
and
question,
then
Grandma.
$1,000 to cross the Rio Grande. So they were, and a lot of them, a lot of the women were being. There were narco gangs at the border that stopped actually narco trafficking and started trafficking in human beings, and the women were a lot of times abused, or the money, they were being ripped off the money, so they were paying an extra $1,000 to cross the Rio Grande.
What did you think about the migrant shelters that were set up in New York that were, four-star hotels?
I live in Jersey, so I wasn't involved at all in the shelters, but at that point it was a very different migrant. It wasn't families, a lot of single Venezuelan men that were coming with young kids. Yeah.
What was that? So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, it depends on, the young boys that were coming, but a lot of migrants are coming here to work.
Are you sure? These illegal Venezuelans came here to work? Are you sure? Especially the younger ones. They definitely don't want to work.
Sure, but you're referencing exactly what I saw, which is a lot of young Venezuelan men that were being put up in four-star hotels that were paid for by you and I. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, the immigration system, it was the amount of people that were
She's broken.
got to be very a lot. There would be very many, so.
She's broken.
Do you feel like we had to put them in hotels?
I think if they were living in the streets, that'd be a bigger problem. So there was families coming over too. A lot of the young boys.
I can tell you kind of have an issue
We
with
keep saying families, but then goes back to young boys. Wow, that sounds weird.
I mean, if you saw what kind of jobs these guys were coming up over for, a
lot of them weren't working.
No, well, that was that last bunch. The first bunch I was working with all had jobs, and they were coming up to work in tobacco. I mean, would you ever pick tobacco? Would you gut chickens? Would you?
Yeah, actually.
12-hour days picking oranges?
Hell, the fucking Amish do it without fucking equipment. They're out there. I see them all the time.
Down in Florida, I mean, they were going to towns that traditionally had migrants. I mean, we wouldn't be eating here. We would not have food on the table without migrants. I mean, the dairy farmers in Minnesota.
That I can grow a garden. I can also hunt. I can also go to a meat market here where they're all white.
Or up in there, they can't even run because they can't find American workers.
The farmers markets around here.
That we're going to get rid of all these immigrants.
Well, what we saw with the Biden administration, with the millions of migrants coming across, do you feel like that was sustainable if we kept that up?
The great thing about having Amish, pretty sure they don't have illegals working for them either.
Do you think that was sustainable?
No, I mean, there was an issue, but I think at one point when I was down in the border, there was more illegal Canadians in the United States than there were Mexicans. I mean, if you start looking, the top number one group of illegal immigrants were Canadians, above Mexicans, when I was working the border.
And that was what year?
Oh my God, that was my last trip was right before COVID. So it's January before COVID. And I was working at Catholic Charities in McAllen, Texas. I had gone down for the last 2 or 3 years. I had lots of friends, and it was the most unbelievable experience of my life. So, but to go in, and what's going on in Venezuela is just, it's unbelievable, you know.
Well, thank you. You're out here, you know, thank you. I appreciate
I had to do something.
exercising your First Amendment rights. That's great.
I had to do something. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's unbelievable what's going on right now with Trump.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, good luck.
Thank you. What's your name?
Eliza.
Eliza. My name's Nate. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
That's definitely not the Eliza from fucking Hamilton.
Can I see what the chat is saying after that interview, which is interesting? So that shelters, you know, honestly. But
Here we go.
Okay.
That's what hand warmers are for, bro.
Por culpa del socialismo del siglo XXI, que no es más que hambre y miseria.
He seems pretty excited.
Están promoviendo la miseria del mundo. Ustedes los comunistas.
Oh, I think this is the video I was talking about, where that fucking white dude just calls him trash, pretty much.
Y no quieren salir más nunca del poder. Por eso viva el Trump. Donald Trump, el mejor presidente del mundo, porque fue el único que tuvo los cojones de enfrentar el comunismo en el mundo, que tuvo los cojones de enviar soldados a Somalia, a África, para defender a los cristianos. Es el único presidente que va a administrar bien Latinoamérica y toda Centroamérica. Es el presidente, el mejor presidente de los Estados Unidos, Donald Trump. Escúchenlo bien, ustedes, comunistas que viven aquí en los Estados Unidos.
With the plastic glove.
Donald Trump es el primero
Weird.
y el único que se ha enfrentado a esas mafias narcotraficantes que arruinaban este país, y que gracias a Donald Trump es la solución de Latinoamérica, sacando a Nicolás Maduro de este desastre que era la droga y todo ese desastre que enviaban de
Dude, nobody's
Latinoamérica.
listening to him.
Wow.
Gracias, muchachos.
Wow. My name is Nate. Can I interview you real quick? From my YouTube channel. That was amazing. Your English is incredible. The way that you said my English is not so good. He's going to do an interview with me real quick.
You know, it's funny, like, oh, your English is so good. You know, they say that so many times that they perfect it. I know speak English. No Nintendo. No Nintendo. No Nintendo.
Por TikTok.
¿Por TikTok?
What's your TikTok?
TikTok, ya. Tengo un live ahorita encendido por TikTok, enfrentando a estos sinvergüenzas. Llevamos muchos años enfrentando esta sinvergüenzura en Latinoamérica. Llevamos muchos años enfrentando a Nicolás Maduro y llevándole la contraria en todas sus ridiculeces y en todo el desastre que ha hecho en Latinoamérica. Habemos muchos líderes en la calle que hemos tenido que salir de Venezuela por causa de la persecución de Nicolás Maduro. Todo el que se levante en Venezuela haciendo cualquier protesta en una plaza parecida a esta va preso. Por eso yo le estoy diciendo a ellos, denle gracias a Dios que está en un país capitalista y pueden salir a protestar y a decir lo que quieren. Porque si esto lo hacen en Venezuela, estuvieran toditos presos, más que eso, torturados o desaparecidos. Más que eso. Por eso yo le digo, Donald Trump es el mejor presidente del mundo, porque permite, aún que hablan mal de él, ahí están, viviendo acá en nuestro...
You think I could become president of Venezuela? I think I could do it.
Nueva York, en la capital del mundo.
Can I ask you a question in English?
¿Cuántos años lleva acá en los Estados Unidos?
4 años.
4 años. ¿Y de dónde es usted?
Soy de Venezuela, Maracaibo.
Maracaibo. Y entonces, ¿qué quiere decir a esa gente? No saben de qué están hablando.
La mayoría de esa gente son comunistas que ni siquiera hablan el español. Yo entrevisté a varios y los encaré a cada uno de ellos y ni siquiera hablan el español. No saben ni siquiera dónde queda Venezuela algunos de ellos. Y simplemente están ahí por apoyar el comunismo en el mundo.
I think 4 years later you can speak a little better
Lo que ha
English.
hecho es traer hambre y miseria a todos los países. Gracias a ustedes. Que Dios me los bendiga.
Yeah, muchas gracias. Can I ask you, what are your thoughts on this protest from the Americans protesting?
My English no...
No, just believe in yourself.
No sé si ella te podría traducir.
You can translate? Thank you. Can you ask him what are his thoughts are on these people protesting?
Oh, look at his face.
What do you say?
Look at his face.
Que es un error, esa protesta es un error total. ¿Por qué? Porque ellos están protestando a favor de Nicolás Maduro, a favor del comunismo.
There's the ninja behind him.
Y ven muchas banderas, ¿verdad?, comunistas acá en esta protesta. Lo que nos indica que ellos están haciendo una protesta a favor del comunismo en el mundo entero, no solamente en Latinoamérica. Son pagados.
Ellos no saben ni se imaginan lo que el venezolano ha vivido. Ellos ni siquiera se imaginan. Yo creo que ellos ni conocen
English, please.
Venezuela.
I can't understand that fast.
Conocen para que vengan a estar diciendo que van a estar a favor de un régimen del cual se ha sufrido mucho por el pueblo venezolano. ¿Me estás entendiendo?
Por TikTok.
What is he saying? What were they saying?
So he said, first of all, the right to protest is a privilege of a democratic country, a privilege that they don't enjoy in Venezuela, and that the people protesting here stand for communism.
Gotcha. I don't disagree with that. Oh, we got CVS here. You can show CVS is interviewing them.
Do you have a question you want me to try to translate?
Yeah, I can. After, yeah.
En un país capitalista vienen a protestar contra la democracia, contra
Yeah,
Donald
getting their
Trump.
shot.
Miren, si en mi país o en otro país latinoamericano ellos estuvieran protestando, o en Cuba estuvieran presos, torturados o a lo mejor desaparecidos, porque ha sido el caso de muchos venezolanos, muchos cubanos y muchas personas que han estado dentro de esta protesta en los países comunistas del mundo. Muchas por supuesto que es un error, esa protesta es un error, ¿Por qué? Porque ellos están protestando porque atraparon al mayor bandido que hay en Latinoamérica, que es Nicolás Maduro. Entonces, ¿cómo tú vas a hacer una protesta por favorecer a un hombre que ha secuestrado, que tiene torturado a un pocotón de dirigentes políticos en Venezuela, que han desaparecido gente que no... Y que más de 9 millones de venezolanos hemos tenido que salir de nuestros hogares para poder...
Time translations in there.
I mean, if you're not going to show me a news
No, I can
Is
show you.
DSA?
for media, or unless you want
Here comes the newspapers.
There's also not peace when you traffic hundreds of thousands of fentanyl over the border and kill Americans. It's also not very peaceful. It's also not peaceful when you have Tren de Aragua raping American citizens. It's not very peaceful either. Speak to somebody else. My communists. How you guys doing? Can I interview you for my YouTube channel?
Can I bring you to we have someone who's designated for media, or unless you want
You know your stuff.
Oh, yeah,
It's
you
fine.
wanna- you
No,
can
I
talk
want to
to
talk to
Erica.
you guys. I don't want to
No,
talk to
I
a
think you
media
should-
person.
Yeah,
Because they're just gonna get like scripted line. I just want to have an actual
it's not
conversation.
scripted at all. You should actually talk to our. I mean, who are you?
Oh,
My name's Nate
they don't
David,
know
I'm
what.
an independent journalist, and I saw that you were passing out.
Yeah, you should.
stuff.
Oh, we're not passing these out actually. We asked a $5 donation. We're
Know
totally
it.
class independent, but you're more than welcome to read for free online. No paywall or anything. But yeah, you should check out that communist
Can I
flag
ask
over
you
there.
what
There's a
brings you
bunch-
out here today?
I'm organized with the Revolutionary Communists of America. We're out here to say hands off Venezuela, and we unequivocally stand with the people of Venezuela against U.S. imperialist aggression.
What do you think about the people of Venezuela celebrating on the streets?
What?
What do you think about the people of Venezuela celebrating on the streets today?
I saw images of Venezuelans being bombed after the U.S., bombed Caracas. So I'm not sure what you're talking about, but yeah, I think you should
Can you
definitely
show me
Wow.
the bombings that you're talking about? I didn't see
I don't
any.
know. I just saw it on Reddit. It was on the front page of
Oh
the
my
Reddit.
fucking
Okay.
god.
No. But you should definitely chat.
But what do you think about the people celebrating? The hundreds of
He
thousands
gets
of
his
people
news
that are in
from
the streets
Reddit.
celebrating.
I have yet to see it. Can you show me that?
Yeah.
Sure.
How have you not seen it? Those are some of the first videos I've seen.
Alrighty.
Anyway, all right. I mean, if you're not gonna show me a news,
No, I can show it to you right now. My
I think
hands
we're
are
good.
free.
I think.
You good?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I'm good. But
you're good now?
nice to meet you. I'm Isaiah. You should check out communistusa.org if you want more info about our group.
We'll check out Communist Dictatorship. Hold on a second. Here you go, sir.
U.S.
Here you go.
imperialism.
People
Oh yeah.
celebrating on
Uh-oh.
the streets here.
Oh,
What do you think about
oh.
that?
I mean, at the end of the day, I stand with the people of Venezuela against U.S. imperialism. The U.S. has no right to bomb the people
Oh,
of
Jesus
Venezuela.
fucking
The U.S. has
Christ.
no right to kidnap.
They're not mad at all. They're literally, I love Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump.
Another
Why are they
leader
all
of another.
celebrating? Why are they celebrating?
I don't know. Do you have a correspondent there who can ask? I'm
trying to
here
get
demonstrating
out there, but
against.
the airspace
I'm here
is
demonstrating against U.S. imperialism and the U.S.
Is
intervention.
this AI though? These images of everybody
I don't know.
celebrating?
You're the one showing me the video, so let me know. You're showing me the source.
He's broken.
I don't think it's AI because it's
He's
being published
broken.
by multiple news organizations. So just what are your
Nate
thoughts
broke
on
him.
it?
I'm here protesting U.S. intervention,
understand that. I
U.S.
get that.
imperialism, and U.S. capitalism.
Okay.
The Epstein class, the class of Wall Street, the capitalism.
Yo, did he say he's against capitalism, yet he wants to sell those papers for $5? Where are you going with that money? Huh? You're trying to make money.
Class needs to be overthrown. The working class needs a party of its own. Neither party of Epstein, neither party of Wall Street, neither the Democrats nor the Republicans represent the interests of U.S.
What is the party of Epstein?
The Democrats and the Republicans both represent the interests of the Epstein class, the class of billionaires, the class of capitalists, the class of Wall Street. They exploit all labor. The working class of the United States generates all value in society, and they leech off of it.
Okay, why isn't the working class growing more?
Yeah.
Like the working class party that you're talking about.
I would say the working class is growing. I would say the working class is.
Bro, this guy doesn't work. This is his work. Dude looks like he still lives with his parents. And his parents are probably living up in Long Island.
Starting to show its immense. Oh, we are growing actually. We've grown by over 100% in the last year. So, I don't know where you got that information.
So they went from 10 to 20.
From, but
what do you think about Mamdani?
I think so far I'm in full support of socialism, of course.
No
I think
shit.
Mamdani's words and his actions have not matched up. He's talking a lot about socialism, but he's buddying up to the representatives of the Democrats, of the Republicans, of the Epstein class, of the class of billionaires.
So he's buddying up with them.
Yeah, so far that's what he's doing.
Do you feel like that's necessary for him to buddy up with them in order to get elected?
I think he has two options in front of him. He has two ways that he can try and get his.
But you know what he did? Fares for the subway have gone up $3. They've gone up $3. I thought he was supposed to make free.
Program passed. He can either buddy up and accept all of the limitations of the bankers and his friends that he's buddying up to in the capitalist class, or he can stand on the million voters, the huge unions in the city of New York, not just the city union, but also the private sector unions that are there as well. And he can stand on that layer of real working, advocate for actual working class policies, for the expropriation of the landlords, for the expropriation of the Fortune 500, and the democratic planning of society by the working class.
Great. So should we seize control? Should the government
Honestly, if it wasn't for the rich people, they would have no incentive. They would have no incentive to work. They would have no incentive to fucking create anything. Why? It's pointless.
Control of companies like Amazon and Google right now?
I
They
think that
create
the
the
working
job.
class should
Granted, they take a
absolutely
lot of the
seize
money,
control,
but they still
expropriate the
create the
Fortune
job.
500 with no compensation for
He
the
would know,
owners,
but he doesn't
and
have a job.
take it under their control in a democratically planned society and economy.
Okay. Do you feel like we're going to be able to get like a better iPhone if that happens?
Yeah, I actually think we will, because I think human innovation, when workers are not being exploited and ground down to the ground by the bosses, and they actually have time, they have a 20-hour work week, they have time to develop their interests and skills, I think innovation is going to be unleashed. I think capitalism is holding back the next iPhone, actually.
Okay,
Completely.
I would like
Capitalization's holding back innovation? No, Yeti, I took it away. Kind of keeps me from getting distracted. Because now I just forgot what I was going to say.
innovation to be unleashed. So the people that you're talking about, that, you know, let's call it the $300,000 now, $300 a year salaried software developers that are coming up with stuff for the iPhone. Do you think that they would perform better if they were?
They are completely under attack right now. They're being thrown out of work.
They're being paid $300,000 a year in their pajamas, working from home. They're under attack.
Writ large, you're talking about the computing industry, right? Software development, software engineers. They're being thrown out of work right now and displaced by AI, by these exact companies, these corporations that you're mentioning. And the only way to fight that is if those actually not, the only way to fight layoffs is to seize those closed factories, right? So a factory closed is a factory occupied, is a factory nationalized. And
I'm sorry?
they need to be run by their workers in the end of it.
What would be the
If it's run by workers and there's nobody to actually buy the shit, what are you really doing? Dude, how old is this kid?
Idea if you're not going to be paid for it?
You would be paid for it. I don't know what you're talking about.
How would you be paid for it?
Yeah.
With money, because you do work.
Capitalism's bad.
So if you're under communism, how are you gonna get a promotion? You're gonna get paid more if you have a great idea. How would that work? How would the inner workings of it?
Yeah, we're not trying to like abolish money. We think everybody should be employed.
But you want to abolish capitalism.
We want to abolish capitalism so that every single person who's able has a place in work or school. Yeah, definitely. We ask a $5 donation.
All right, I gotta pick up my brain cells here for a second. 1 sec. Let's see.
Those old people just saved his ass. Well, actually, they couldn't save his ass. He was already done for.
Does he not agree? He's fighting for the $400,000 a year software engineers. He's fighting for them.
That's crazy, right?
I'm right underneath.
They need him.
I don't know where you're at. I'm right here with the signing.
That voice sounded familiar.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, hey buddy, how you doing?
Yep. Figured it was him.
Good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Your hands are warm. My hands are not. I got some gloves, but they're not.
Oh
doing
shit!
a
I
thing.
watched this live. Holy fuck!
That's why you have your Jewish brother here today.
We're live streaming right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Anything you want to say to the people? What are your thoughts on this?
Libertad.
Well, these guys are paid. They're so organized. I mean, it's less than even 24 hours. They got hundreds of signs. It's almost like they have a print shop in the back of their People's Forum over here down in the city. That being said, that if you looked at all the videos out on the internet, the people in Venezuela are happy that this is happening because now they don't have to deal with socialism and communism. But the people who are actual socialists and communists are here in America protesting against.
You know, a couple decades ago, 20 years ago, you know, they could have gotten away with it, making it look like it was bad and the people of Venezuela were furious. But with the internet, social media, couldn't do that. They tried. Oh, they tried.
What's good for the better people in Venezuela. and that's the sad part. You know, and this is they want to turn this country into what that country is. You know, they don't want this country to be good. These people want to live in socialism and communism.
How is it related to Palestine? They're talking about Palestine.
How is it related to Palestine?
Not.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm trying to figure it out too.
There is no relationship with it. These people are just pretty much, like I said, they're bored liberals that have nothing better to do. They're funded, better than probably, I think, one of the best funded people in the world. Probably $18 million a year, from what I understand, they get funded.
I confronted Manolo DeSantos, leader of the People's Forum. I said, you know, you guys got paid $20 million a year by Roy Neville Singham to paid protests, and he had no response. He didn't.
Yeah, well, he actually never says a word. He'll never, because he knows once he opens up his mouth, he whatchamacallit,
he's cooked.
He incriminates himself. So he can't.
Yeah,
that's why
he's getting arrested at every other protest.
Yeah, but he's getting arrested,
which
but
we pay for.
Which we pay for, and he was also He was also a couple of times I've seen him with paid security, armed paid security,
Really?
walking down the block with them in a protest, which is also illegal to do. What does this have to do with Palestine? Absolutely.
You got to be smarter than the
But
package.
it's the same people who protested BLM, who are protesting Gaza, protesting Venezuela, protesting anti-Trump, no kings. Everything just to destroy
No
this
kings,
country.
but we need dictators.
All right, man. Well, I'll see you around then.
Nice seeing you again.
Nice seeing you.
Is that Shirley?
Huh?
Are you Shirley?
Am I Nick Shirley? I wish. No,
Wow.
I'm just Nate Friedman.
Jesus, Shirley. That's Nick Friedman right here, boy.
Wow.
Nick's a friend, though.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
He's
you.
probably like, oh, man.
Pleasure.
Nick's a fellow yid.
All right.
I was
All right,
hoping it
let's
was
go
Nick.
Let me see you, buddy. All right, scrolling a little bit. Okay, we actually got some more people here. He's a friend of mine. He's a great guy. I met Nick Shirley I met Nick for the first time. I can talk about it actually.
At Mar-a-Lago?
So Nick put up a amazing investigation in Minnesota. I congratulated him for sure. It was remarkable. I first met Nick when I was at an anti-ICE protest, and he was being swarmed by protesters, and I was really worried about him. And I cut through the crowd, and I just went to shake Nick's hand and say, "Are you okay? Are you okay? I can get you out of here. I can help you." And that was the first way we met. It felt kind of poetic because. We've been kind of making videos
You were
together,
his knight in
and seeing him
shining
in person
armor.
like that in that setting was really remarkable. And then we were both nominated for the Citizen Journalist Award,
That's
and
great.
I met him in Florida, and it was really nice to just sit down with Nick, have a meal, and just talk about all this stuff. So I couldn't be happier for him. It's remarkable what he's done, and he deserves every bit of praise that he's getting, and save the West. Guys, you want to suggest some questions? I haven't live streamed before, so if you guys want to... Hey, can I ask you about this protest? What are
Nice
your
hair,
thoughts on
faggot.
it?
Obviously, shouldn't record people if they don't want you to. So.
Oh, I didn't know
I'm
that you
sorry,
want
it's
me
New
to.
York City streets.
Can I interview?
I don't know. What gave it away? Fuck off. Hey, come on.
Can I interview you? Okay. Canada Goose at a rally for socialism.
Look at his
Are you
fucking
wearing
hair.
Canada Goose? What do you think about socialism?
She's from China.
I think you should probably leave because you're in our space.
Can I stand over here? It's okay?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think about socialism? Do you have any thoughts on socialism?
I bet
Oh,
your
just
family
sitting
owns a
there,
nail
general
salon.
conversation.
You probably
Why are
say
you wearing
done
that
with
mask?
capitalism.
Is there a new variant that we should know about?
Yes.
Are you wearing glasses that record?
No, I don't think these record. Yeah.
Why are you
go
hiding
and,
your face,
Tell the
faggot?
group chat about it. All right.
Why is he so hot? I don't get it. So stupid. Release Maduro, really. Oh. Almost fucked up that shot.
Then, we have somebody.
Where are the Venezuelans? I think we've only seen two.
Wearing Canada Goose at a socialism protest is pretty amazing. Okay, so let's read this here. Defend Venezuela, release Maduro. This is on the streets of America. This is what's being passed out. They have all this typed up. This is by the International Communist League.
And they're all interested.
We'll look into who's behind this.
We care about each other.
They put this together pretty fast. Kudos. Maybe ChatGPT was involved.
You think he's paid by Israel? Or he has Israeli intelligence?
Sorry to interrupt. Can I ask you a question?
I guess that's a no.
Nice to see you again. You're the only one who's really been willing to talk. It's interesting. So thank you again. What's that?
Do you think Trump really cares about the people of Venezuela?
Do I think Trump cares about the people of Venezuela?
Do you think really Trump really cares about the people in Venezuela?
I think he cares about the American people for sure.
No, the people in Venezuela.
Venezuela? I think so. Yeah, I would imagine. Do you not think so?
Come on, give me a break.
Yeah, I will give you a break. Okay. Let's see who else we can talk to.
Nate, you want to hold the camera for a second? I
Yeah.
can give you my scarf.
$5.
That's still. Look at all that
How
stuff.
much are the newspapers?
$5.
$5. Okay.
Capitalism bad,
Oh,
guys.
this is a.
You can take a sticker if you want, yeah.
There's a sticker that says "Expropriate the Billionaires" with Julie. So, with Luigi, hi, how you doing? With Luigi on the, is this saying like "kill the billionaires" or?
No, it's very clearly saying expropriate.
But it's a picture of Luigi on it.
Yeah, because a lot of people only support what Luigi did. Because there's a real anger against the billionaires. And so we're saying instead of just an act of terror, instead we need to expropriate their wealth and put it to much better use.
So you don't think there's
Killing them won't do
but you don't think this doesn't imply anything by having him on it?
No, I think it's tapping into a mood that already exists. We did not
I
create
think we're
that.
just going to save
We did not create the support for Luigi.
people's oxygen by
we're
curb
saying-
stomping her.
We're saying do something different with that.
And then the dude to her left.
Yeah.
And then this faggot right here.
Interesting.
$5, motherfucker. Yo, that some bitch just took it. He owes you $5.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Boston originally, but
Are you like what are you with? Is this a YouTube channel?
yeah. Yeah.
What channel?
Nate Friedman.
Nate Friedman.
Yeah. So obviously, I heard from another group of communists over there that it's been growing about 100%. What do you credit the growth of the Communist Party to in the United States? Why is it growing?
People want free
The
shit.
continued crisis of capitalism, the unemployment, the inflation, the absolute failure of the system to offer any sort of future for the young people, the continuing erosion of just conditions of access to education, to healthcare, all of that is completely
What the
eroding.
fuck are you even
Has
saying?
been for decades now, and
God damn
and
it.
people don't see a future under the system, and so they're looking for alternatives, right?
Yeah.
And communism. What's the alternative you have to present?
What is the best example of communism working well?
And I think it's a shame that the Soviet Union degenerated. I think the revolution in Russia offered a huge inspirational push for the working class worldwide, and it was the most democratic form of government really ever to exist. Unfortunately,
Socialism is not Oh my god.
continued isolation of the Soviet Union prevented it from having the necessary resources in order to successfully establish socialism, and imperialist aggression from all over the world really crippled it and created a society of scarcity that led to
Yo, that's a guy. I don't get what the fuck anybody says. He could pretend to be a girl, but that's a guy.
corruption and degeneration that you saw under Stalin.
Okay,
so I wouldn't say there has been
We
a
haven't had a-
successful attempt at that yet.
So
no.
how do we know that it works?
I think there's a lot of theory that
It'll be different this time?
I think the Revolution shows that just because it hasn't happened before doesn't mean it couldn't. The American Revolution in this country in 1777, we're approaching the anniversary, right? Like that clearly shows that something that
1776.
hasn't been tried before. Democracy. People were very skeptical of democracy in the U.S. for the United States experiment as well, and yet, you know, like
But that's what the
it was formed
founding
anyway.
fathers
And
wanted.
now we see the flaws with that democracy, and people are ready for a new system.
Given that we're at the Venezuela protest here, a lot of people are saying, you know, that Venezuela's kind of communist
It's a
country.
flawed system because we're allowed to vote for our leaders. However, our leaders do what the fuck they want instead of what we voted them in to do.
That didn't work out too great for them. That's what they're saying, that 84% of the Venezuelans in poverty and there's food shortages.
They still have private industry, they still have capitalism, and they have a capitalism that is completely dominated by
Venezuela has capitalism? I'm done with these stupid people.
imperialism and by other imperialist powers. And so, you know, socialist government, like, no, like the wealth of the billionaires in Venezuela has not been expropriated because the wealth of Venezuela is in the hands of U.S. capitalists. Those resources
is that why they're
stolen by U.S. oil companies. And so, no, it is absolutely not a completed
Well, then why do they
revolution.
just swear in the new president?
By the masses. We actually have an article in our paper.
But is that why there are food shortages in Venezuela because of America?
I think it's to a number of reasons. I think it is mismanagement of resources in Venezuela, but primarily it is from attacks from imperialist powers like the U.S.
Oh my god, these motherfuckers just...
So for the last like 10, 20 years before now, we've been attacking Venezuela?
These are the people that are college educated.
Like Trump literally stopped an oil shipment in the Caribbean of Venezuelan oil, just deciding to take that for
Actually, because it was an unmarked
property,
vessel.
this Venezuelan
So if
property.
we let that in, there wouldn't be like food shortages and shit like that. I'm just trying to figure out like how can communism fix this situation in Venezuela?
I think it would put the working class in power. I think that the working class of Venezuela should be able to decide, first of all, who their president is.
Y'all
And
even know what that
we're out
means.
here
Do you need a
today.
leader,
It is
though?
against the kidnapping of the president of Venezuela. That is the act we are protesting today. It's not about the Venezuelan regime. Whether you are for or against them, you should be in favor of democracy, right? You should be in favor of a people electing their own government.
Sure, but
Then you know nothing. Oh my fucking god.
It's not about whether you support Maduro or
She
not.
thinks
It's not about
Maduro
whether you
was
support
fucking
Trump or not. It is about
elected. This stupid bitch thinks Maduro was duly elected. Holy shit, they're dumb. She knows nothing. Wow.
out whether you support democracy, and that is why we're out here. It's not the time to be critical or not of Maduro. It is about whether you think one country should kidnap the president of another country.
Gotcha. Are you a student?
No, I'm a little older than that.
Well, I didn't know. I was just getting to know you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
cool. Yeah. All right. Well, how are you recruiting people for this Communist Party? What are the strategies that you've been doing?
I mean, all we're doing is talking to them about the issues they care about, and we're telling the truth about the system. I think people see the politicians now, and they see all lies. You know, Trump made a lot of promises to improve the economy.
Which
He
he
made a
did.
lot of promises about ending all wars, and yet here he is
Well, we
bombing
haven't.
another country. And we're just
We ended 8, 9 wars. We prevented a war with Iran. We prevented any further military action so far in Venezuela because, well, like I said, it's kind of suspicious that they were able to get in, blow shit up, get the president and his wife without his own security detail not knowing where he was at for 3 hours. They didn't notice he was missing. He got saved. He's got the dirty on these other leaders. Because remember, they all met with him. China was there when we fucking took him out of fucking Venezuela. China was there.
pointing out the truth. We're just pointing out what's going on, and we're pointing out that there is another way forward. You know, we have enough resources for healthcare, for education, for all of that. And if the resources are under control of the working class, we can absolutely make that happen. We can implement a lot of this stuff. You know, tomorrow we could end homelessness. We could end hunger in this country.
Tomorrow?
The richest country in the world has, you know, millions of children going hungry. You know, what kind of sense does that system make? Because we're out here telling the truth, I think that attracts a lot of people.
Okay. Great. My name's Nate.
She sold me, guys. She sold me. I think I'm going to be a communist.
Thank you. This was actually a pleasure. Thank you.
I have a question. Is this condoning killing people?
I answered that question already.
Okay, expedite the billionaires. That's the only thing. Like,
expropriate instead
There was, here, come look this.
Holy shit.
Here, come look at this. You see this flag? Dude, this is a flag with Hamas on it. You can see, look at this. So, this same flag is at every protest. It's that exact same one.
Interesting.
And it's a Hamas flag.
Why is
And I
the
don't know
Colombian
how
flag there?
Hamas has anything to do with Venezuela. But it's just pro-Hamas. All right, let's.
Why? Socialism has never worked. Throughout history, it has never worked. But they seem to think, well, it's going to be different this time. It's going to be different this time. We need to get rid of capitalism. But this little fucking newsletter is $500. $5, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Not once did any of them talk to a Venezuelan. None of them. Except for, you talked to that little Hispanic girl who was like, I have friends in Venezuela and they're not happy. Have you talked to them? Well, I just know they're not happy. And we need to keep South African countries like Sudan, the Congo. We need to keep them safe in South America. Palestine. Come on, guys. Come on. It amazes me. It really does. It really does. Maybe I need to go back to college. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's something that they teach them in college that makes them see everything more clearly now that the rain is gone. Because I can see clearly now. Clearly. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, me hating on retards. Can you really hate on a retard, though? Because people hate retards. Unless they work with retards, then they get mad when I use the word retard. But it's okay. Because I'm not telling you how to think. I could be. But I'm not. No reason to. Just telling you to think. And with that, enjoy the rest of your day, morning. Well, it's almost noon here, so some of you can still have the morning.